Hello and welcome to One Stop Co-op Shop Streamed, your one stop for co-op news and playthroughs. And tonight we are playing through. It's Friday. It's Marvel Champions. I'm here with my man. Yes, I am. Here with my main man Terence. What's up, Terence?
How's it going, Peter? I'm doing all right, end of the week, Marvel Champion, so feeling pretty good. I did want to do a small shout out that I think I brought this up before, but the League CG kind of virtual con thing that I helped organize is happening this weekend.
Oh,
So it's just Lord of the Rings and Marvel Champions, so that's just happening,
nice.
I guess, Friday to Sunday. So people already have been playing today. And so if you just want to head over to the Discord, and I'm sure Peter can link it somewhere in the show notes and we can paste in the chat
Absolutely.
if people need a link to join in. But yeah, so people will just be playing. There's some folks from Europe I know that also play, but people will be playing, I guess, like all day and all night kind of thing. So if you just want to show up and grab some games and just a way to, I think, just celebrate kind of the Gen Con that doesn't exist because they moved the dates.
Right. Well, Gen Con will be here. It'll just be a little later this year. I will not be there, but I am going to Origin, so I'm excited about that. So hopefully I get some live games of Marvel Champions while I'm there. And so how are they doing this? Are they doing Tabletop Simulator? Or are they doing... I mean, obviously
Yeah, I
live.
think for most people that are doing Champions or doing TTS, either this mod or one of the other mod, there's like two of them, right? That I think are the most popular.
Yeah, the other one has a lot of
Um,
custom content, so that one might be popular for that.
they're doing that, and then for Lord of the Rings, there is a TTS mod, but I think it's less popular. And so I think it's mostly Octagon, and there's this new thing that Sestan built called, it's like Dragon, but without the O, Dragon Cards, which is like a web app that he's been working on.
Nice.
And so, the idea being that you don't need to have Octagon or any of the other stuff installed, and you can just play with a browser.
Oh, that's nice.
I know I visited it when it first came out, and I know there were some issues with just like slowness and other stuff, but it's been a few weeks now, so I imagine a lot of the kinks probably have been worked out. But yeah, the Discord's great because like they have stuff with the bots and things where you can find random kind of just you want a random snare to play, like the bots do that, and then when you just click on once you register, if you just click on kind of the start a new table link or like voice channel, it just like automatically creates a voice channel for you and people can join in. So
Nice.
um,
Well,
it works pretty
we
well.
got a little chat already. Successful Geek says evening, and I say evening to you, Successful Geek. Sounds like I like that. I like that tag. I mean, I want to be a successful
Yeah,
geek.
he's
It's what I strive for.
I think he's I've been talking with him on the Discord this week, and it's his birthday this week, so happy birthday. And his wife just got him like almost everything except I think like Galaxy's Most Wanted and a pack or two. But
Well, you know
he
what?
went from like it's like zero to 60 basically.
But if you're going 0
like
to
Colin
60,
style.
and we actually have a podcast, I guess I'll shout that out. A podcast coming out on Marvel Champions on Sunday. If you're going 0 to 60 but leaving out something, leaving out Galaxy's Most Wanted is probably the best idea for your starting way to go. You don't want to start with Galaxy's Most Wanted accidentally and just get in for a world to hurt and beating right away.
Yeah.
And then we have Brant Sanderson. We all know him. He played with us a couple weeks ago. He's also has his own YouTube channel, Step Into the Portal. And he says in rocket voice, this green musically guy seems good. Hey, Greenie, you do the punching and I'll handle the tinkering. That was all right, right? There's my my attempt at rocket anyway.
That's pretty good.
I mean, for a first attempt, I have never in my life attempted to imitate Rocket before. So there you go. There's my first attempt, right for all you guys. All right. So what did we try to do? I built an interesting Rocket Raccoon deck, and I was actually planning on playing this on the stream. I was planning on going back to my Running the Gauntlet challenge, where I start with the first ever villain to come out and just go through them one at a time until I lose. I wanted to do that with this deck, and I still may do that, and I still probably will. It's a deck idea that you and I kind of came up with together, but it was really mostly your idea, and it's a confuse deck where you're confusing the villains and not only that, but doing damage to them because they are confused. And I believe you built a deck to kind of work off of that as well, right?
Yeah, I was gonna go with like a Leadership Hulk deck, but after kind of going through this confused deck, I wanted to, I guess, take advantage of literally press the advantage of that card because I have drop kicks and stuff in this deck, and so hopefully the villain be stunned and confused a bit, and then we can kind of go from there. But we'll see.
I just hope I live long enough to to make it matter, because I'm a little squishy, and without somebody protecting us, I'm not too happy. But good news, everybody! We started with a Kree lieutenant in play, so that's got to be good. Yeah. No, he's not. He's 7 life. Although you're just gonna punch him in the face, I guess. You know that. I don't know. I guess we don't have to worry too much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he does have some HPs.
Ooh, I have a helicarrier in my starting hand. And a battery pack, which I guess just kind of replaces itself if I wanted to. And I think fast, so I can start the confusion train up already.
Just start the game.
I mean, you know, it is what it is, right? Exhaust Jack Flag and remove an ammo counter. Ooh, Jack Flag's nice too, though. Huh. I want helicarrier. I'd love to get helicarrier and Jack Flag out. That would be nice. I don't know that I can afford both, though. Seems awful optimistic. I do have a double resource.
Yeah. Do you want to be first player then? If you're kind of going through, it doesn't really matter who this is in front of. We're gonna whack him on turn 1.
I mean, are we gonna whack him on?
Well,
turn
I guess
1?
it does because he has Garden Stalwart.
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming we want to work on Immortal Klaw if we can, but
yeah.
I mean, he only attacks for 1, so it's not the worst thing in the world. You're gonna punch him down eventually. I think I'm gonna discard Think Fast, and I'm gonna pray for another double resource. And is that still gonna be enough? That still might not be enough, huh? Like, do I just drop Jack Flag? Is this a dream that I'm never gonna live? Yeah, even with 2 double resources, I'm not getting them out. Unless I don't helicarrier, but I think I'm gonna helicarrier. So I'm just gonna do this. There you go. Alright. I got my starting hand. Oh, I got Wicked. That's something. Alright, go ahead and
yeah. So I was just responding to the YouTube chat. Victor Von Doom asked, how do I chat on the Discord? You need to do the Patreon first. You do not need to be on the Patreon.
No, Discord's free.
Discord's free. I think there's some stuff for people who are Patreon folks, like you get a special role. But there's no requirement. It's open to everyone and anyone, and we welcome everyone to come join. And in all the kind of episodes, whether it's on this YouTube or the non-streamed, it's in basically the kind of show notes. In the text, there's a Discord link. But I can also just repaste it as well in the chat.
Yeah, I was wondering what was going on. You were doing a lot of chatting or a lot of typing, and for no apparent reason, my sorry if you saw me tinkering around there. My stream was completely gone. So I've now fixed that. So yeah, there's a lot of chat that has happened, and I missed all of it. Brant says he'll be at Gen Con. Successful Geek says thanks. I'm sure that was something of, your congratulations. What did you say? Is his anniversary?
Birthday.
Oh, his birthday. Very cool.
Yeah.
Victor Von Dooms, they never
got all the Marvel goodness, so has to be a pretty good birthday.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you get like all those Marvel packs.
Yeah, no, it's a great place to get to for sure. Victor Von Doom says never ending quest to make Hulk good. We are still working on it. That is correct. He also says, as you responded to, how do I chat in the Discord? Nope, Discord's free. All you have to do, it's in the show notes for every one of our episodes, so it should be right in there. Successful Geese says, you mean I should start with a core hero starter deck and face Kree invasion? No, that would be a terrible idea. Yep, start with Rhino and move your way up. That's what I would suggest. The only thing I suggest or say, and you'll hear this on Sunday's podcast, that you could probably skip is Wrecking Crew, but it is a fun scenario. It's just not a necessary one. It doesn't add anything beyond a one-off scenario. Where every other modular and every other even Green Goblin. If you never want to play Green Goblin, you still get all those modulars. So there's still something else there.
So, do you think I should? I'm discarding Dropkick for Mulligan. Do you think I should keep Skilled Strike? I'm discarding Dropkick because I can't play both Hulk Smash and Dropkick,
right.
And I think I want Hulk Smash for Green Lieutenant.
Yeah, man, go for it.
So, do you think I drop Skilled Strike just to fish for more stuff?
I mean, yeah. No. I would keep Skilled Strike because it's free, and now you could pay for Boundless Rage, right? I mean, I would almost keep everything. What does it matter? You don't want to draw a triple resource right now, right? That would be like worse because then it becomes a waste. I would say you could play Skilled Strike, you can use Dropkick to pay for Boundless Rage, and you pay your triple resource to pay for Hulk Smash. Like I said, the worst case scenario now is you draw another triple resource and it's wasted. Or you draw a card you'd rather play and it's wasted. If you've got an opening hand that you could play everything, I don't know that I would mulligan, but that's your call.
You don't. Yeah, but I feel like I would rather just fish for stuff, right? Like,
I mean, what would you rather have in your starting hand than this? Right? I mean, that's kind of my point. When it's up to you, man. You do you.
Yeah.
I mean, you do have the ability to draw one card and then discard one of your choice. So there's a little bit more fishing if you want it.
Yeah.
All right, but you're first.
Yeah. Let's see what I get. I have two of those. I'm okay spending it. All right, so...
Are you going to do your genius? Or experimental research? By the way, Brent made fun of my rocket. He said it sounded more Jersey than New York. But it's awesome to hear you try. Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right.
Wait. Are you doing your genius thing first before you?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, you're not going to draw another one? Okay.
I'm going to play Boundless Rage. Hulk Smash. Want to make a basic attack. And then Skilled Strike.
All right. So you're attacking for plus...
4, 6, 16 attack.
That's ridiculous. All right, so 4 attack because of Boundless Rage. Plus 10 makes it 14. And then Skilled Strike's another plus 2, 16 attack. So that's 7 here. And then 9 goes on Klaw.
I mean, that's ridiculous that you do like 7 to the opening guy, but that's what we went with. So
I mean, it is not terrible. I will say that. And I will have a helicarrier to kind of help you as the game
that's my best turn of the game. So the rest of the game's up to you.
I mean, I kind of feel like you're not lying there. All right, so I'm gonna reload and my double resource to get out helicarrier, and do I do Swift Retribution and Think Fast, or do I do Wiccan?
It's up to you.
Villain Schemes and deal 4. Oh no, I'm not doing Swift Retribution. What am I thinking? Maybe I hold on to things. Oh, right. But the whole point of this deck, I can confuse them and then do that.
Right, but you could so you could do that. It's kind of up to you if you want the ally, I guess, because you potentially could hold the confuse if you want to do that.
Yeah. All right. So,
because you do have 3 copies of Swift Retribution, so if you're not doing it this turn, that's also okay. I
mean, I guess the 4 damage is not going to kill us here, right? And Wiccan might even do 3 himself. So sure.
Well, that and it will chump for you, so there's that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, murder you. All right, that wasn't any accent. That was just terrible. All right, all right. I'm gonna thwart for 2. I guess off of Mortal Klaw, right? Start working on it.
Yep.
So that goes 2 down. Wiccan's gonna thwart for 1 more, and then we're gonna discard the top card, and hopefully it's got a lot of boost icons. It's got 1. So that's 1 damage over here. And then don't forget to do 1 to Wiccan. I mean, I could go with what are those? The Three Stooges. I murdered you. What, are you kidding me?
Oh, that seems good.
What?
think fast and scare tactics on your opening flop, or not opening flop, but this card hand.
Yeah, I mean, and I've got my salvage. And my cybernetic skeleton. Yeah, no. I mean, and I got a plan, which isn't the worst.
That might be actually the primo card actually over scare tactic. To be
honest.
Well,
right. I got a plan when I'm trying to get rid of all these things that are out on turn 1.
This amazing hand. Four cards.
I mean, it's not terrible. You can get out Laboratory and then still do Skilled Strike or Moment of Triumph. I might be able to give you my... I mean, if I don't want Scare Tactic and think fast, I can give you my Helicarrier too. So that way you can play one of those free cards.
I mean, I might just do banners.
Well, that's what I was saying. I can help you pay
and then play Skilled Strike for free.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and do the things we do here. One revealed, we did that. One revealed, we did that. So we're going to add 2 threat to the scheme. And then we are going to have him attack you first.
I'm just going to eat it. Of course, he gets health as a resource.
Extra boost.
Oh, he gets 2, right? So that's 3.
4.
Oof.
Now the question is, do I eat it? I do have cybernetic skeleton, so I'm gonna get 3 hit points back. But he could murder me for 7. What are the odds?
You'll be confused, so you can flip if you need to.
So yeah, I'm just gonna eat it, right?
And then you can chomp with Wiccan next turn.
All right, I don't know what that says, but all right. So it's 2, 3 plus a boost. If this action is an attack, it gains overkill. Well, good thing I didn't chump then.
Yeah.
So 3 plus the 1 on him is 4 to take me down to 5. Take me down before you go. Has there been any live chat? I haven't missed anything, right? Oh, there was. What the heck is going on with my live chat tonight? I'm not real happy about it. But let's see. Victor Von Doom says, okay. I must have used an old link or something. I'm in the Discord, but it only has a few channels in it. I'll tinker with it more. Yeah, there shouldn't be just a few channels. Although I think maybe you have to subscribe to channels. I don't know.
Yeah, you have to, in the server navigation guide, there's I think instructions for how to unlock the other channels. I think most of them are hidden now. So one of the complaints I think Steve got was it was overwhelming because there were so many channels.
Right.
And so there aren't a ton by default, but there are actually a lot of channels. You just have to basically, I think, do the kind of emoji in the server settings, that is. You basically click the kind of reaction things that you want, and it will unlock channels for you.
That is
For instance, you may not want all the crowdfunding things, so you don't spend a ton of money. Like your wallet may not want you to click that one.
Yes, that is definitely part of it. And then we got Anti-Norton, 10 damage versus 4 damage, stun, and draw a card. I'd take the latter. I didn't see the big minion. That was solid.
Yeah, I definitely agree with his original assessment. Like, I think I would have kept Dropkick, but knowing there is a minion from Klaw, I didn't want to keep it.
Right, and especially with you being first player, you wouldn't have been able to get to Klaw unless you killed it. So Scott Clapp, that's a new voice for me. I think Andy Norton's new to me also. You need to add 1 more threat due to acceleration of Immortal Klaw. You are absolutely correct. Thank you for the reminder. Totally missed it. All right, so we are where we are.
And counter cards.
Yes, go ahead and draw yours. Yeah, I'm having an issue with the chat tonight, so I apologize, everybody. Terence may have to keep me honest here.
So quick strike, so I just take that there.
Okay. And I have my obligation. Exhaust. I mean, that doesn't... Oh, it does hurt, because then I got a plan. I'll discard the highest cost upgrade you control. Well, that... Oh, it's a support, not an upgrade. Do you think I just...
Yeah, so you can either surge it if you want.
Maybe I surge it this time. Because I feel like I want to get rid of Immortal Klaw as soon as possible, right? And get rid of...
Yeah.
So I'm going to actually surge it and not deal with it right now. Because I don't have an...
We'll see if we regret this decision.
I mean...
Yep.
You know me. Of course I'm going to regret my decisions. Ah.
Oh, man, on that crisis, that's rough.
I mean, bottom line is I can get rid of it this turn pretty easily. It's just, oh, you mean defensive network? Yeah.
Yeah, the
I mean, I
crisis
could get
token.
rid of one or the other this turn, I guess is the bottom line. Do you think I.
Yeah, I almost feel like defensive network's the more important one at 8, just because it stops us from thwarting it all off of the main scheme.
All right, I can do that.
What do you think about
Yeah,
that?
no, I totally don't disagree with that. Uh,
All right, so one of the things that's interesting is I have this minion now, and if I crushing, so basically if I don't play Banner's Laboratory, which may be the right call, I could hit this minion with Crushing Blow to do 4,
right?
and then basically Moment of Triumph and Skilled Strike to then overheal. I don't know if that's worth it though.
I mean, that's up to you, brother. I mean, but
Probably long term, it's better to get the laboratory out, right, and just kill
right.
the
Well,
minion.
with all the confusion I have, you can flip, right? I mean, that's the benefit of my deck. Not only can I flip, but you can flip as well. By the way, I gave myself.
Yeah.
I used my salvage. I went ahead and salvaged a battery pack. Because that's.
For all those Sonic rifles.
I mean, that's all I got in there is battery packs in the discard pile right now. But I do get cybernetic skeletons. That gives me 3 and 1 extra attack, which is not 1 extra thwart, which is what I really kind of wish I had.
I mean, you also don't have to put something on top if you want to go through your deck faster, because you haven't drawn what you wanted.
Well, I mean, I'm alright putting the battery pack there, and then worst case scenario, I pay for it next turn and draw 2 cards, because I'm probably flipping. Well, why would I flip, actually? I don't know. I just realized I got the 3 more hit points. Alright, well, either way, let me go ahead and thwart for 2. I've got a plan. Do you want the helicarrier?
I mean, sure, I'll take it if you want. If you aren't going to use it.
Well, all right. Let's talk through it when I'm done here. All right. So I got 6, or total of 5 thwart. With I've got a plan because I got a plan gave me +1 to my thwarting for the second one.
Yeah.
So that's 5, and then I'll go ahead and do Wiccan for a 6th one. So we'll take.
What do you think? Defense network? That's part of the right call, right?
Yeah. I mean, you know me with these acceleration thing. The only thing is, this is also worth 10 hit points. So.
Oh, I mean, that's worth getting rid of. It just, I feel like
Right, we're gonna have to deal with this before.
that high of a crisis is bad
Yeah.
for us when it. Unless did you put that one card that allows you to skip the crisis? I think you only have one of that though, right?
If I do have, I
Crisis,
can't remember the one that takes 6 off the main scheme. I think I went all out confused strategy, which I haven't really done anything with so far. So I could confuse him right now, if I use my helicarrier. What would the benefit for you be?
Let's see. If you gave it to me, it's probably fine. I still think the right call is probably playing Banner's Laboratory, not the cheesy thing I talked about. So I think you should just take it, and I'll just use Skilled Strike to kill this guy.
All right, sounds good. So I'm going to helicarrier to think fast. All right, that means I take a damage, and that also means I confuse.
Are you flipping
I
down?
don't think so.
Just gonna leave it there?
I mean,
because why not?
do you want me to flip down? If I flip down, we know we got a battery pack on top.
No, I feel like you may not want to flip down because you can chump too this turn with Wiccan.
Yep. Yeah, no, I'll hang on to this turn. We'll keep the confuse on him because, as we've already seen, I've already discarded 2 cards. That would have, I would have been able to do 7 damage so far, if I just had him confused. All right.
All right. So Skilled Strike and my attack is 6, which eliminates this guy.
Yep.
A lot of high hit point minions here, and then
Well, what modular is in there?
Kree Militants.
Yeah. So that's not a nothing bunch of minions, right? That's
No, but Masters of. I wanted to pick something that was like somewhat similar to Masters of Evil,
Right.
Because those guys aren't whips.
no,
either,
no,
right?
for sure not. But a little different. I get it.
Yeah. Yeah, and so I think that's it, and it'll let me, whenever I do flip, have a little bit better return, and it's on my deck, so that feels good.
Yeah. All right, so go ahead and draw up. By the way, I did get my or one of my sonic rifles, so we got that going for
What
us.
do you think about this lockjaw, bro?
Wait, what?
Lockjaw?
Oh, good boy.
Oh, man, but why?
Lockjaw does suck with
I
the
guess.
triple resource.
Well, I mean, it'd be fine if I could use him to pay for something, and then maybe I will take you on that helicarrier
This
next
turn?
turn.
Yeah, so you use them to pay
Yeah, 'cause
for resourceful and then
and then
helicarrier
I can
and
keep
triple
resourceful
resource.
for a future turn, and then triple resource to get him in play, and then just obviously skilled strike.
Man, you've had 3 skill strikes, 1 a turn. Boom, boom, boom. All right. And there's your first boom, boom, boom of the night, by the way. I know sometimes you get, you guys get...
You just like, is like there should just be a counter on the stream. You should figure that. You should talk to Steve and figure that out, and just like it goes up.
Every
just,
time
like,
I say it, it's
yeah.
boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say way-oh. All right. I felt that was necessary at that point. All right, so we've got the scheme up to 6. I remembered the acceleration this time. He's going to attack me, but I'm going to block with... Oh, you know what? When Wiccan thwarted, I forgot to draw a card to do some damage. Let's do that. That's 2 damage for not a whole lot of anything. All right, so yeah, now Wiccan's going to chump. Let's boost and boost. Boost and boost and boost and boost. He's coming in my face. I don't like that. That's terrible. That was a terrible chump. 2 damage. Gotta be kidding me. What, are you kidding me? All right. So he has not activated yet, so he does still attack me. Boom. Right to my face, you weapons runner. All right. Go ahead and take your attack.
Yep.
He's taking it again, right?
I think so. So that's 2. Ooh.
So 5 total. And we've got some chat. Successful Geek says, I still want X-Men in Champions. You know, that might be something good for the after chat to talk about. What we're looking forward to, what we'd like to see. X-Men, certainly a popular one. That is for sure. And then Steven Johnson says, are you trying to get a sonic rifle and keep filling it with the battery pack? I mean, that's part of it. It's just keeping him confused the whole game. So that way we can use all these effects that work off of confused. So whether it's a sonic rifle that just keeps getting reloaded or whatever else,
Yeah. I mean, sonic rifle with battery pack is, like the cheapest form of confused once you have it out. I mean, one for like 2 more confuses feels really good.
Because sonic rifle has uses on it, as soon as those 2 charge counters go away, I have to discard it, right? Is that the is that what the uses means, or how does that work? Because I'm never exactly sure.
Yeah, because since it says uses, you do have to discard it.
Okay, so just don't let it go away. Just keep refilling it with the battery pack before it gets.
Because all of Rocket's guns don't say use; they just say 2 charge counters.
Right. Nice. And then he says, I've been wanting to try that, but I haven't yet. And then Successful Geek says, Fin Fang Foom! Boom, boom, boom! All right, so are you done? You done with all that? And now I draw a card, you draw a card, and let's do it. Another weapons runner.
Yeah, you gotta get your surge.
Yep. And then the villain attacks you. Well, that doesn't make me happy. I might be dead here. Did you want to defend?
Do you need me to just face tank this?
Yeah, I mean, you lose your skilled strike, but I'm sure there's something else you could probably do.
Yeah.
I mean, or my defense is 1, right? That's a problem. What are your thoughts?
All right.
Are you blocking it?
Yeah. I'll probably flip.
I mean, you have to flip. Yeah, but I'll keep him confused. So that's 2, 3,
4.
So 4 total.
You survived that.
So you only took 1, right?
Oh yeah.
Don't forget your defense there, buddy. You're at 8. Control. Well, this minion is engaged with you. You cannot thwart the main scheme. I don't think that'll be an issue.
That's fine. There's enough side schemes for me to deal with if I draw a suborbital leap.
Right.
So I'm fine with that. All right. Well, that wasn't great.
I mean, none of this is great. I mean, let's be honest.
All right.
The only thing that's great
Oh wait,
is we got Lockjaw.
So the only thing now is since I'm not using Skilled Strike, I don't need your Helicarrier. So whatever that's worth to you.
I mean,
I will play Resourceful, and then I'm gonna use Skilled Strike and Suborbital Leap or Limitless Strength to play Lockjaw, and I think I'm gonna use Lockjaw to take out one of your weapon runners.
Okay, either that or take the thing off of this.
Well, it's up to you. Whatever you want me to do. But I assume you don't want both of these guys out in front of you.
Are you flipping down or am I flipping down is the question.
That's up to you.
I mean, the benefit of you is you have better defense. The benefit of me is I can discard Battery Pack next turn. I mean, I could do it next turn also. The problem is I don't take hits nearly as well as you do because of my lack of defense.
Yeah, I mean, I can jump with Lockjaw for whatever that's worth.
That's true.
But it's up to you.
Omicron, haven't seen you in a little bit. He says correct. I don't even know what he's saying correct to. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we have to make the decision whether you're flipping down now before I start going is the only choice.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So I think I should take one of these guys out, though.
Yeah, I think that's right. I mean, I think I would prefer to flip down.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the right call. That's my preference. The question is, do I take out Defensive Network or the other weapons runner so he doesn't add one to the scheme?
How you take him out?
I got Cybernetic
Skeleton. Attack?
Yeah.
Just take him out.
I mean, either that or I could confuse him.
I don't need Defense Network gone, right? So
yeah, I mean, I can clearly take it out next turn, although it's delaying the inevitable here, which is losing this first scheme, unfortunately. All right, so I'm gonna put out a Battery Pack with my Helicarrier. Boom, boom, and then these other three.
You're gonna play Sonic Rifle?
Of course. Well, I wouldn't. I mean, come on now. I might even use it for 3 damage. Although that seems a little silly, right? We'll battery it up, though. That is for sure.
I mean, I guess if you were really cheeky, you could have confused Weapons Runner. LOL.
I mean, yeah, it seems like a waste, right? I'm just going to flip down and hope for the best here. At one point, I should give you the Helicarrier or something useful. I feel like I've not been very co-op-y this game.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to eat that 2 damage probably, so.
All right, well, let's go ahead and ready up and draw up. I get 6. Ooh, I got some pistols. And I got Ironheart. And I got, rocket launcher. Which would have been nice last turn. I do have Sweet Retribution, though, which it seems kind of nice. All right. So it is 3 threat on the main scheme, which is 3 away from popping, and there's not much I can do about that, and not much you can do about it. I guess Ironheart could take 1 off of the main scheme. That will keep it for 1 more turn. Right?
Yeah.
So I guess that's what we're doing. All right. So go ahead and take your attack because you're a first player.
I think I'm chopping this one.
Okay.
Piercing. I'm okay with piercing. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty okay.
That was a good one to chump. That was a 5 and piercing worth of chumping. Or 6 in piercing. Yeah, no, that's pretty good. Oh, you didn't draw your... Oh, you did draw your hand. Nice. And you could just keep bringing back Lockjaw. I mean, I literally think every turn of the game you should just bring back Lockjaw with your 4 cards. For the rest of the game. By the way, I don't think that's a good idea. I just think it's funny that you could. All right. So I am getting rid of Confuse. And then go ahead and draw your card. Oh, no. Don't forget to take your 2. Or did you?
I did.
All right. Go ahead and take your card.
Oh, that seems not great.
Retaliate? Oh, I mean, let's put it this way. We can get rid of it at some point. Doesn't have to be this second. You know what I mean?
I could get rid of it. Hulk, crappy Hulk, burn his hand to make it happen.
Nice. All right. When revealed in Alter Ego, Klaw heals 4 damage. If no damage was healed this way, I'm just fine with you healing 4. Of all the crappy things that could have happened there, that one's not terrible.
All right.
Do you want my helicarrier this turn? Finally, should I be a teammate and like do something nice for you?
I mean, if you can do something better with it, definitely take it, man.
Well, let's start with the battery pack, right? Let's charge up this rifle here, and then we're gonna burn it for 2 resources or 2 cards rather. Thruster boots, which seems good. It would have been way better earlier, but not the worst thing in the world now still. All right. I don't think I'm going to play rocket launcher, right? Pistols are just cheaper way for me to cycle resources.
Sure.
So I'm going to pay 1, 2 for Ironheart. Let's draw a card, see what it leads to. Double resource, which I don't need at all right now, which kind of stinks.
Are you healing this turn?
I don't think so, because there's too much threat, right? I was gonna take the threat off of this and then have Ironheart take a threat off of that, or we're just screwed, right? I'm just gonna chump Ironheart and deal with the consequences later, right?
Okay.
Exhaust rocket pistol, deal 2 damage to an enemy, so it's not even an attack to do that, so retaliate doesn't matter.
Well, rocket's pistol isn't an attack. It says attack on your reaction.
Oh, got it. Yeah, so I don't think I'm healing. Are you angry at me for not healing?
No, I'm just asking.
After flipping?
No, I mean, I feel like you have Confuse at the ready with the sonic rifle, so at any point you can be like, you know what? I'm going to heal this turn and not take an attack, right? Like, it's fine.
So maybe I hold on to the double resource. I'm going to pay... maybe I keep Think Fast.
Do you need Think Fast if you have Sonic Rifle?
Well, because I also have Swift Retribution. So if I want to do Swift Retribution, then I do need it. But I could just forget all of that stuff, right? And just do Scare Tactic and Thruster Boots and the pistol. Oh, so many choices. Terence, that's a problem with me and decks like this. There are too many choices. They're all good, you know?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry we put too many good cards in your deck. We could rebuild it with crappier cards.
All right, I'm getting rid of Think Fast. I'm putting Thruster Boots in. Because I don't want to do too much damage, because I don't want to take too much retaliate. Oh, could I have paid for? No, I can't pay for it. All right.
Wait, do you need me to get rid of Defense Network?
Do you have something to do it?
I mean, I can always play Lockshot, right?
I mean, sure. If you get rid of Defense Network, that means I can take 4 off the main, which seems way better than anything else we could do, right? I'll even give you my Helicarrier if that helps, and then you can keep your Moment of Triumph. Although, do you need Moment of Triumph?
Let me see. So I can spend... I mean, I still need to kill this guy, right?
I mean, it would be ideal. Well, you're flipping, right?
Yeah, I still don't want him around, right?
Sure.
Okay, so I can dump my hand, except for 1 card
to get Lockjaw.
To pay for Lockjaw, and then
it's all Helicarrier for you then.
Okay, so I dump my hand except 1 card, right?
Yep.
Why? What's this physics? Go back.
Oh, are you using that too?
Well, I have to.
No. I gave you Helicarrier. So you can do it -2 if you want to do something else. And then you could Crushing Blow.
So...
Get 1 more use out of this Boundless Rage, which, by the way, is bounded by the fact that once you flip, it goes away. It's not very boundless.
So 1, 2, 3.
And I give you Helicarrier. So that's 4. You did it right. So 3, 4. You still have Resourceful in play to pay for Crushing Blow if you want, and then you could kill him. Now, is it an action to play Lockjaw? Can you do it on my turn? That's the question.
No, I cannot do it on your
All
turn.
right, so we're wasting a lot of time here. We're wasting a lot of these people's time doing stuff we're not even allowed to do. All right, so I'm going to get rid of Defensive Network. That still allows you, well, whatever you want to do. I'm putting 1 on this. Removing 1. So
that drops that down to 8.
It's not going to pop either way. What was that?
Okay.
Yep. So it cannot pop now. I'm going to go ahead and shoot him to confuse him. Then I am going to use... I think I'm just going to get rid of all this stuff. So Swift Retribution will pay for Scare Tactic, which does 3 to a confused enemy, and I will take 1. And I take 1. And then I'm going to put out the pistol.
Are you just going to shoot my guy?
I mean, I don't know that helps.
It drops into 4 health, which I can then kill him.
Oh, do you have 4 attack?
Yeah, because boundless.
Oh, yeah, and then you can flip and heal, right? Yes, for sure.
Yeah, the boundless that you made fun of, that is actually bounded.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is certainly bounded. No, I forgot you had 4 attack. I thought you had 3 attack, and I was like, oh, you can hit him 3 twice. No, that pistol's perfect. Boom, boom. Wait, boom, boom, boom. Let me see you shoot someone. All right, so Brant says, it's not a big deal with Klaw to let the first scheme go, especially if you don't have Under Surveillance out yet. He also says, I really like Stealth Strike in Rocket Justice decks. Do I have Stealth Strike? Which one's Stealth Strike? Alright, well anyway, why don't you go ahead and do your stuff now. What? You didn't have to take it all back. We knew what you were doing. Put out Lockjaw. We get it. Using my Helicarrier. You just couldn't use him before, is the big deal.
Well, so now I still have a card left in my hand.
Well, if you flip, it doesn't matter, right? I thought you were going to keep Press the Advantage. Oh, no. I thought you were going to keep Crushing Blow to kill your dude and then flip and heal. Right?
I mean, I'm still unexhausted, right? So I can...
Well, that's why I'm saying if you flip and heal.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, so if you're going to play...
I mean, technically you don't have to play Lockjaw. If you really want to get rid of this thing, you could do that as your other option instead of playing Lockjaw.
Do you think it's worth playing Lockjaw? We don't necessarily need him to thwart right this turn,
Correct.
Right? Potentially.
Yeah, we are safe this turn.
All right, so if I use your Helicarrier, I can play Crushing Blow to kill him. That seems good, right?
To kill this dude. Yes.
Yeah.
That seems good.
And then do I play Press the Advantage?
I mean, he still has Retaliate.
No.
That's up to you.
I mean, what do I do with these other cards, right?
Play Lockjaw.
Do I just... with Resourceful?
Yeah. I mean, if you want, that's up to you.
Yeah. That or I just get rid of this thing, which might be the right call.
Well, you can't. Oh, Resourceful.
I have Resourceful.
Yes, you can.
We should probably do that, right? I mean, I have the rainbow, so I might as well.
All right. So if you're gonna do that, I'm not gonna take the Retaliate because that is an action, and you could have done that before I attacked.
Yeah. And he will be confused again, so I can hold that. And that's
he'll definitely
fine.
be confused again.
And then I will heal for 6 to go up to 11.
For 6 seems good, and you get a free resource to... There's not a whole lot for you to do on the other side is the only problem. This does go away, by the way.
I can play Lockjaw.
Oh, good call. All right, Boundless Rage.
I mean, I could have played Lockjaw instead, but I still feel like
No,
getting
getting rid of that
more
is
important.
a necessity at some point. We got to get rid of Immortal Claw here too, but
Yeah.
that's not in the plans right now. Let's just put it.
Oh, nice. Crew quarters. That seems good.
Wait,
Get an extra heal.
what did you get? Oh,
Crew quarters.
all right. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, and I got the big gun. Particle cannon, particle cannon, particle cannon. Oh, and a holster, so I can actually hold it. And the whatever. All right, so there's a little bit of chat. Steven Johnson says, shouldn't your gun have 2 counters left? It comes with 3. Oh, yeah, you're right. I only put 2 on it. I'm so used to all the other guns only having 2 that I only put 2. That is what makes the pistol a little bit better than... Oh, guess what? I've got a plan. So I could take out Immortal Claw, but that still leaves this dangerously close to popping. Which I think might be fine, right? Like Brant said, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world if it goes. But we'll see. Maybe I just focus on the main scheme and deal with that later. All right. So, first things first. 1, 2, 3. 1 away from tragedy. All right. So, I'm going to chump block this attack. Boom, boom, boom. This activation is an attack. It gets 3 boost icons for this activation. So that would have been 7 damage done to Ironheart. Ironheart's
Wow, MVP.
yeah. That wasn't terrible right there. Because what would have been terrible is me dying right then and there. All right, he does not scheme against you because he's confused. And let's go ahead and draw our cards. Son of a.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we knew it was coming, right? It always comes. This isn't something that's new.
No, not Abomination.
No,
Definitely not.
yeah. All right, quick strike, by the way. So I'll just take 1, because why wouldn't I? Oh no. Oh wait, when it schemes, when it activates.
Yes, you have to get rid of boost card.
Wait a minute, and does he get this +1?
No. There's a thing in his kit that talks about how he attacks, the villain activates first, and then the side scheme comes out.
Okay. So at least we got that going for us. I still might be dead, so I've taken the 1 and only 1 more. Okay. That's not great. So this gets 4 on it, which is also not great. Yeah.
You got a plan, though.
What was that?
You've got a plan?
I've got a plan. Do. What a very special night for me.
So I assume you're going to confuse the villain?
I might stun him as well. Particle cannon might be a thing that goes away for a Mockingbird at this point. As not happy as I am right now.
So I think with Banner's Laboratory, I will play Kruger's.
Okay, seems good.
And I'll just use it to heal.
That also seems good.
Do I keep Suborbital Leap? It only does 3 for 3, and that seems pretty bad because I don't have the fist to make that happen.
I mean, put out Godslayer, man.
I think I might just put out Combat and just get permanent +1.
I mean, +1 seems like better than +2 just against the boss, but you do have multiple combat trainings, although who knows when you'll ever get through your deck.
No, I only have 2, and I discard 1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who knows whenever you'll ever get through your deck.
So I'm going to discard Suborbital Leap because I don't think I can play it this turn.
Okay.
I could play it, but if I could pay for the fist, I think it'd be worth it, but since I can't, I don't think it's worth it.
I get it.
Hulk Smash.
Well, don't forget, you get to draw a card first before you decide what to discard. It's draw first, then discard. Yeah.
Oh.
So wait. Oh, never mind. You haven't discarded anything yet, right?
Yeah. So I think Godslayer, probably not playing that.
Shadows, it's tradition, says Victor Von Doom. That is right. Shouldn't your gun... Oh, yeah, we already covered the gun thing. Yeah, Shadows of the Past is
so,
definitely is an every game thing.
so this is interesting. If I don't play combat training, I can play suborbital leap at the cost of Hulk smash and combat training with helicarrier to remove 5 threat. How much does that help you?
I mean, it seems not terrible.
Oh, wait, hold on. I never got this.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted. I'm not spending that.
And that's it? Alright, so you don't get to heal. Alright, so back to... Now, would it help if I give you helicarrier? Or not at all? Because you're going to have to discard it anyway.
Well, so if you give me helicarrier, I will play... Probably suborbital leap. I think.
Wait, shouldn't you have 5 cards? Right? Why do you only have 4 cards?
Because I played crew quarters.
No, but you paid for it with Bennett Laboratory.
Yeah, I only have 5 cards. That's one of my 5 cards.
Wait. It's only one. This one gives you a free resource, dude.
Yeah. That's a card I played out of my hand.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Yes. I keep thinking you paid a cost for it. I get it now. So there's no reason for me to give you helicarrier then, because you're just going to not Hulk smash. Suborbital leap.
No, what do you think? Suborbital leap.
I mean, it seems good, right? 5 threat off of this thing? Or do we just take it off the main one?
Well, that's what I'm asking you. So if I get it off of the Mortal Claw, it drops it down to 2, which you can clear, and then if you've got a plan, you can then take 3 off of the main.
I can take 4 off the main. Or I could get rid of this. Getting this to 2 isn't as beneficial as getting this down 5, I think. Because we got time for the Klaw thing, right? I think you take 5 off the main, and I'll do 3 off of Mortal Claw and get rid of this. I think that's the better trade-off there, right?
Okay. So you think it's worth sacking basically almost my entire hand for this?
I mean, you're sacking your entire hand every single time.
Well, I just mean it means I'm not getting combat training out for it.
Right. Wait, why are you paying 1 less?
Because I need helicarrier to do it.
Oh, it has to be all fists?
It has to be fists. Yeah.
Oh. Alright.
I mean, the other thing I potentially could do is I could try to press the advantage and hope I draw a fist, but that seems risky.
Yeah, that did seem risky. Although it gets you through your deck faster. Well, and if you don't draw a fist, hold on. Let's think through this. If you don't draw a fist, you could always just go back and orbital bombardment or whatever, right?
You mean play combat training?
Or combat training. That's what I mean. Yeah.
I can either play combat training or I can play suborbital leap for 3.
All right, so let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and play Hulk smash to pay for this and hope you draw a fist. And if you don't, then we don't use your 5 thwarting. Does that make sense?
All right.
So that's what.
What do you want me? You're gonna confuse me first, right?
2 on blackjack would be great because then what's her name can kill him.
Well, then I don't draw because he's not confused.
Dang it! Is this an action? Yeah, he's confused.
Wait, you're confusing blackjack over here?
I am.
Are you serious?
Oh, because you want me to flip? Well, he's going to be stunned. Because I'm first player. Wait, are you first player?
Yes, I'm first player. That's why I'm going first.
Oh. All right, well, I have to confuse somebody right now. All right. No.
So do you not want me to do...
Never mind. Go ahead. Stick with the plan.
Well, I mean, if you have pistol and you're putting out Mockingbird...
Oh, yeah, I can kill him myself. I forgot pistol. Yes, go for it.
Yeah, okay. So 2 off him.
2 off him and then draw 1. And it is a fist.
Yeah. Ready? Oh, wait, but now I don't have enough, right?
Yeah, you do, because I'm giving you helicarrier.
But did I use helicarrier to pay for this?
No, you used the Hulk smash to pay for that.
Oh, I used Hulk smash, yep. Okay, so now I'm doing it, right?
Yes. So wait, he's not dead. All right.
No. All right. Suborbital leap, so 5 off main.
Yeah, no, I think that's right.
That's a lot of for a 5-card hand, bro.
I mean,
Got to min max those Hulk turns because you never know.
I got Helicarrier for you. Oh, I can't. I got a plan and Mockingbird, by the way. So there's a flaw with our plan.
I see.
But no, there's no but. I can't do both. I mean, I could get Particle Cannon out and not I've got a plan.
I mean, do you not want me to suborbital leap? I can just play combat training.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Just play combat training.
Is that what you want?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my Helicarrier.
Because I feel like having him get a boost card is bad.
I mean, it just is what it is right now, right? Like we can't do everything.
Well, him getting a boost card, is that worse than removing 5 off the scheme? I guess is the question. But combat training is also nice, I guess.
Combat training is going to be nice forever. All right. I am going to... first things first, I've got a plan. Wait. Yeah, I can do that. So I do 3 off of the main. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to do 4 off of this side scheme for the free boost. Because that would also boost Blackjack, right? Which doesn't seem good.
Yeah.
This doesn't get anything extra here, does it? No. Okay.
No.
And then, so that's me exhausting twice. And then with Helicarrier and these 2 things, I think I'm Mockingbird, right?
Yeah.
To stun. I mean, the other option is that I could use the Particle Cannon to shoot him as well. That's the other option, you know? Gosh, man, this deck's too good. It's too good, Terence.
Which deck?
My deck. Like I have too many choices on every single.
Isn't that when the game's at its best?
I mean, too good, Terence. You got to make me crappier decks than this.
Sorry.
So Mockingbird and my gun take care of that. I mean, because I could have drawn a card with the overkill too, but.
Yeah, I feel like that's a thing that's like always tough that I try to balance with Rockets. Like that like overkill thing's so I feel like tempting.
Yeah. Yeah, Particle Cannon is much better than Mockingbird, says Brant. He says, use it to overkill the bunny and then use the extra card to play I've Got a Plan. Oh! And then you could have orbital leaped.
Wait, what?
So if I had put out the Particle Cannon, which I couldn't, by the way, because I got the pistol.
Yeah.
Well, I could have. I mean, I could have just discarded it for nothing, right? But
you're about to flip down, so right?
Yeah.
This turn.
Yeah. All right. I'm just flipping. I'm good. I'm just gonna call it good. I guess I could have put out Mockingbird later. Actually, I could have given that to you. So what did you end up? Oh, combat training. Do you want to go the other way? Because I could flip down, discard my pistol to get cards to pay for Mockingbird. Because I don't have to be on my regular side to do that. So if I get rid of my pistol now, I could draw 2 to pay for Mockingbird.
You don't have enough to pay for Mockingbird.
No, if I discard my pistol, I would get 2 cards, right?
But she's cost 3.
I already paid 2 for her, obviously. And I would have been able to hold on to my Particle Cannon.
Oh, I see. Sure.
You see what I'm saying? So hold on. Let's go backwards.
I mean, it's basically like, did you want me to suborbital leap? Like, I'm fine having combat training instead. Right?
This still might be smarter for me. Either way, right?
I mean, it's fine for you to min-max your turn, but...
Yeah, all right. So Blackjack still has 2 from my pistol, right? And I'm sitting on these 3 cards right now. And I got it planned. So that's all done. So now I'm going to flip over. I'm going to discard pistol.
Other side. You're flipping
to alter ego. Flipping to alter ego. Discarding pistol to draw 2. There we go. All right. And then, unfortunately, I still think I want holster, right? Or do I not care about holster? Maybe I don't. And I hold on to Particle Cannon. Oh, because I used Helicarrier. Oh, no, I haven't used Helicarrier. Because I didn't do Helicarrier for you. All right, so there's 1, 2, 3 to pay for Mockingbird. She still stuns and
put holster out.
And does all that. What was that?
And you put holster
and
out.
I put the holster out. Yep. All right. Sorry about that. That was a lot of going back and forth, but I think that was probably the best way to do it. Because that way I get to hold on to my particle cannon.
Yeah.
All right. So I get to ready up. I get to draw 5 cards. Ooh. There you go. I got under surveillance, by the way. And a double resource to pay for it, and enough to pay for particle cannon, and enough to put a battery pack back on top, which means I can keep my sonic rifle for longer. All of which are probably good things.
Nice.
All right. So let's go ahead and add 3. 1, 2, 3 to the main scheme. He is not doing anything because he is stunned and confused, which seems good. I like when he doesn't do anything. Go ahead and draw a card. By the way, Steven Johnson agreed with Brent that I should have shot him with my rifle and overkilled. But I don't know, something different. What did you do? Discard this card. He gets +2 attack. That's not great. When revealed, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until you discard a minion. Reveal that minion, give it a tough status card. I mean, the only good news is we're at the end of the deck, right? No, there's no minions left. There's no minions left. Ain't no minions for you, son. Oh, are you kidding me?
He really gets tough.
Well, that all right, fine. Oh my.
Well, I'm more worried about this stupid blackjack's bazooka.
Yeah, it's not great. Definitely not great.
Potentially, you could pay for with salvage.
Yeah, I mean, I also have strength, right?
Well, salvage is the 2. You can get 2 of the mental. Plus.
Oh, it's mental. I'm sorry, not physical. I'm not all the way here, apparently.
But you were first player, so.
Oh man. All right. So do we just lose this scheme and I hold on to under surveillance for next turn? Seems like a lot of holding on.
I don't know.
I feel like I got to heal up though, right?
Yeah.
So let's do that. Then I flip. Then I think I salvage putting a battery pack on top. So I salvage and scare tactic to get rid of it. You think?
Sure.
All right. Salvage and scare tactic gets rid of this garbage. Do you want me to plink this for 1 with Mockingbird?
Yeah.
And I'm going to now pay for my particle cannon. Actually, I can kill this guy. Let me kill the guy, because that way I get overkill. And I get to draw a card.
Okay.
Do you need my helicarrier this turn? Do you want my helicarrier this turn? How about that?
So what do I get? I would just press the advantage. Do I play Lockjaw?
I mean, I'm all right with you playing Lockjaw. So would you need helicarrier for Lockjaw?
If I want to play Resourceful, I guess.
All right. I'll just pay my double resource, and I'll just hold on to under surveillance. It's fine. So this gets 2 on it.
You're confusing, I assume?
Yep, definitely confusing. Oh, I forgot to put battery pack on top also. I think that's the right thing to put on top, right?
Oh, yeah, because then you just keep charging that rifle up, right?
Yeah, because I'm on my last use of it. So I've done that. I've poked off that. Do I use particle cannon this turn to overkill? I don't really need the card draw right now. Or do you want to punch him?
I don't need to punch him.
Well, if you don't need to punch him, I'll
shoot
him and then we'll see what happens.
Yeah, maybe you get something good.
Right. Maybe I get something that I can use for... Ooh.
Battery pack.
I knew it was a battery pack, but I still think I'm going to hold on to under surveillance, right?
Sure.
I think that's the right call because we're about to lose this scheme, and that'll let.
Did you put the one on the?
I did
Did you
not.
give Klaw
I did
minus
not
one?
do the one overkill. Good call. Yeah, I think I'm going to hold on to both of these for next turn. Unless you don't need Helicarrier, and then I play Battery Pack this turn.
So if Lockjaw comes out,
Oh, he's confused, by the way.
He thwarts for 2, that puts at 9, and then 4 goes on. Is that right?
Correct. And so it doesn't matter.
Okay. All right.
So hold on before your turn. Should I put Battery Pack out, or do you want Helicarrier?
I would appreciate
Okay,
Helicarrier.
you got it, man. I'll just hold on to this Battery Pack. So the overkill.
Because I think Resourceful is always nice when you are limited on hand signs. So just have it out.
Sure.
And then I just pay for Lockjaw, right?
Well, with Helicarrier, right?
No, I have 4. 1, 2, 3,
Well, then
4.
you don't. Oh, the Helicarrier is paying for Resourceful. I get it.
Yeah.
Yep. Lockjaw's so good.
I mean, if not, like, it's fine. I don't need Resourceful, but I think it's always nice on those one turns where you're like off by 1.
Absolutely.
Or you need that extra fist, right? I think that's like the other one.
Or whatever it is, because we've clearly had a lot of random stuff.
So, do you think I just attack with Lockjaw?
I think.
Or no, I
Mortal
thwart down a Mortal Claw.
Yeah, we gotta
right?
get rid of that thing. Especially now that we
way too much
just
value.
went through the deck, I think it's an even better time. You know what I mean? Oh wait.
Yeah, so I'm punching him for 4.
Oh no, I can't flip down. That's right. You're punching him for 4?
Yeah.
All right.
Should I flip down?
If you want, he's confused, and he'll be confused again next turn.
Do you think it's worth flipping down?
I mean, you can heal one, heal another one, and you get a 5-card hand.
Yeah.
And for no loss, basically, because he's confused. I mean, it feels.
Yeah. And then I can chump for you. You can chump for yourself.
And I'm almost through my deck.
But it allows Lockjaw to stay around, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Right, I'll go for 1.
Yeah, no, I think that's the right call. All right, so let's ready it all up. Ready up, draw up. So I get 3 more cards. There has been some chat. Oh, I got the double resource again to play for Under Surveillance. So not too bad. All right, so we're going to add 4, but this scheme goes away. When revealed, we don't have to worry about that. When revealed, discard cards from the encounter deck until a minion is discarded, put into play, engage with the first player. So that's me. I might need Lockjaw, depending on what this minion is here. Oh, come on. Don't go through too much. It's only 1 damage. That's fine. Oh, quick strike, though. All right. Blink.
Oh, do you want to block that?
Oh, with Lockjaw?
Yeah.
Sure. Well, you can block the next one. I guess it doesn't really matter. Sure. All right. So, wait. Until a minion is discarded, put that minion into play. So it's not when revealed, right? So we don't. After this minion engages the hero, never mind. It does still happen because it's not put into play. All right. So this goes down to 0. Okay. I feel way better about where we are. At 0, right? It's not the worst thing in the world. All right, he's attacking. I am blocking with Mockingbird. Boom, boom, boom. Let me see you do lots of damage. But no overkill. Piercing. All right, so that's 3 damage. Thank you, Mockingbird. You've been of great service to me. Yeah, because when you go through your deck, you actually don't want Lockjaw in your to go back into the deck. Unlike most allies, you actually want Lockjaw in play and to die after you deck. That way he's in your discard pile. So there's a pro tip for Lockjaw users. You definitely want to keep him in your discard as much as possible or in play. All right, so we are now... Oh, I do have to take 1 here. Boink. He tries to scheme against you. Boink. Does not happen. All right, let's do this. So I draw a card. You draw a card. And then we'll get to the chat. So one thing we didn't think about to save that 1 damage was...
do you want to retcon that?
No, I mean, it is what it is, right? I'm going to block for my 1, right? Because it would suck to die by 1. And pray to God. So that is a total of 3. And then he hits me for 1. So that's 4. Which means I would have died if I didn't block for that one. That one block. Saved my life. Holy moly. Alright. So that just happened, y'all. That was a boom, boom, boom the other way. I do have Quake here, who I could use to do 2 damage to this one. Alright, so let's see. There was some chat. Let's see. Brent said, yeah, welcome to Rocket Justice, which works almost as well as Aggression. Yes, it's been fun to play, certainly. And again, every card I feel is useful all the time. Brent also said, what you did works fine, Peter. Until there, where I almost died, that it was correct. Successful Geek says, is there a good unified rules reference that has all the keywords? I think the rules reference does have it, right? The version 1.4, I think that's the one we're up to right now.
Yeah, 1.4.
Yeah. Does it have all the keywords, though, from all the hero packs? I think so, right?
Yeah, it does.
Brent says, yeah, there are rules reference guide in FFG website. So he said the same thing. And then Successful Geek, being the honorable person he is, said thank you to Brent. Let's see. Steven Johnson says, put into play to reveal. Does it quick strike? Yeah, because it says when it engages you. So it does. Quick strike doesn't have like special terms. Let's see. So see, when you see quick strike, after this minion engages your hero, it attacks you. So whenever, I believe that's right? Because he engages you means being put in front of you.
He engages you.
Yeah. All right. And Steve says, hello, congratulations on reaching 1K subs. Congratulations to you too. I saw Beat the Game also got 1K subs. Same week as us. So congratulations. Yeah, Marvel Champion streaming going strong right now. So if you don't know Beat the Game, and if you don't know Welcome to the Portal, those are 2 other channels that do a lot of Marvel Champion streaming. So you should go check those out as well. Into the Portal does, or Step Into the Portal does other gameplays as well. So that's Brant. So all the Brant talk is that. So yeah, you should check them out. Those guys know what they're doing, that's for sure. And if you want to see them on this channel, they've done previous plays. Just look back. They've both been on the channel. So, all right, where are we? All right, so I just barely survived that, and you become first player. Let's do this. And I got a helicarrier if you need it.
So I think I heal for 1.
I mean, I would hope you would heal for 1. Don't forget, you can draw a card and then discard after you draw. So you draw first.
Yeah. Helicarrier.
Ooh, no. 2 helicarriers? For double helicarrier action? It would almost be like you had a 6-card hand.
Do you think I should do that over?
No, I'm just saying it's funny.
I mean, I feel like Helicarrier's in there just when you draw like Limitless Strength.
Right.
On that hand, right? You're just like, yes, I will play that. So I'm actually thinking about Thunderclap here. What do you think?
I mean, Thunderclap doesn't make...
I want to drop kick by this guy's guard, so I have to deal with him.
So if you do that, you won't have to kill mine, because I will have Quake in play, and Quake will just deal 2 damage when he schemes, because I'm clearly flipping.
Yeah, but Thunderclap will do 3 damage.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but then you don't have to hit him after you do the 3 damage, is my point. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And if you want, I could kill Kree Lieutenant.
You could kill with
Particle Cannon. And then I could scrap it or do whatever I want with it.
Oh, interesting.
Although I don't know that I want to scrap it with 1 card left. Oh. Yeah, that's interesting how the order would work. Because do you scrap it first and then draw the 2 cards?
Yeah.
Discard it and then draw 2 cards. So I get this one and then I draw a different one. So yeah, it's probably not what I want to do. I probably don't want that shuffled into my deck again.
Why not? Oh, because you want to salvage it?
I could salvage it. I can do all kinds of stuff. Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Okay, so I'm somewhere in leaping because I think that's the right call. because that's what 9 damage for 3. That seems good.
Yes.
So 3 off. Wait, is it an attack? It's not an attack.
Hold on.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
it gets past guard, and then it does 3 to everyone else. And then I'm just going to wait. Yeah, I'm just gonna whack my dude.
Okay.
I don't think particle. You don't get the overkill
That's
on
correct.
that, but I'm happy if you want to do it. But
Nah.
you can also just do it on the boss if you really want to do that 4 damage.
Yeah, I'm not too...
I mean, potentially you could do it on Kree Private, right? And then
and draw the extra card.
and then draw a card.
I mean, if I need the extra card, I've got Quake, right? Because Quake is just going to kill him for 1 thwart and nothing else. Quake just kills him, right? Which seems good.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna play Assess the Situation to get an additional card this next turn.
Oh,
So I'll have like a real hero.
you'll be a real little boy.
I'll be a real hero.
Nice. All right. So let's see. Wow, I got a lot of stuff I want to pay for. So it's actually good I got my helicarrier. Let's go ahead and get the battery pack out to use one of those 2 charges. Oops. To put another charge on my sonic rifle.
That you're gonna use
Which
immediately.
is what I'm going to use immediately, and go ahead and confuse again. I don't know. I'm thinking about not flipping with my 1 health. I think that's brilliant.
Wait, are you exhausted? Oh, you
I
are.
am, because I blocked, which turns out was the exact right move. So in comes Quake. Man, this just Immortal Klaw is just not going away, and it's very annoying.
I mean, did you want me to suborbital leap instead?
No, it's fine. It's fine. We're not going to go back at this point.
If you overkill, you could play
Under surveillance.
Under Surveillance, right?
I actually don't have to be a hero to do that.
Oh, that's true. But are you pitching something?
Well, I could pitch particle cannon, which I said I didn't want to do. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and overkill. It seems like a waste for Quake.
The villain's confused. You will be flipped many more times this game.
I mean, I might be flipped for the next couple turns. Let's be honest. I might just not unflip. So I'll get the overkill to draw. What did I draw? Something else I don't want to get rid of. Another battery pack.
You're fine with it.
I'm going to use Booster Boots to play battery pack, I think. And just hold on to Under Surveillance, right?
Sure.
Although Booster Boots wouldn't be terrible either.
I mean, if you...
Well, I got to shuffle now.
Right?
So, yeah. So right now I could draw 2.
And then I'll get you your fun card.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and flip.
So if you discard that now, you could draw 2 cards and play both cards.
That's what I'm saying. That was exactly my thought. And then I could discard battery pack next turn. Yeah, I'm okay discarding these 2 to get another battery pack and Booster Boots.
Yeah.
I like all that.
Right. Instead of the Under Surveillance. Yeah.
Yeah, Under Surveillance is in my hand. I'm not worried about that right now.
Okay.
And I can have... Oh, I only have 1 weapon. So yeah. Oh, and I still got Quake to do something. Let's not forget about her. She'll just hit for 2, right? She got nothing else to do. Boom, boom. Oops.
Other way.
Are you sure you don't want me to add 2 life? I mean, makes it more interesting. All right, ready up. And then Quake's just going to sit there for the rest.
5 per hand. Dude, I could potentially have like a 6-card hand if I played both Assess the Situations.
It seems like a great idea. Waste 2 cards this turn to get 2 cards next turn. Seems awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and do all this threat. So we are going to add 4. We are going to have him attack you. So what are you doing about it? Lockjaw on it?
Do I just eat it because I want Lockjaw on my discard, or do I just have?
Oh, right. Yeah, I would say eat it. I would keep Lockjaw. I think it's that important to hold on to him. I mean, you know what's real good to see? Shadows of the Past going into the a boost. Although you just took 6 to the face.
I don't know if Lockjaw is worth 6 to the face.
I mean, if you hadn't done Lockjaw, then you would have gotten like drawn a 0 and a 1 or something. So you know that. You know it's true. Terence, you know it's true. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You're taking 6 or whatever. Ooh, guess what? I got my salvage, which means I get my gun right back. I get my gun right back.
You gotta draw your other card.
What other card? Don't remind me.
Oh. I hope you would like to get rid of this.
You know, we made this deck to not have to thwart. Oh, by the way, he's confused when he tried to scheme against me.
Maybe you want to play Jack Flag.
I'm thinking about it. Yeah, no, it's definitely I mean, I can afford him, right? I got my double resource here. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Extra card sounds bad.
One revealed. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck. So, until I get a minion, give him tough. Do. Oh, yeah, great. You know what's great? Somebody with patrol.
Does he also get tough?
Yeah, because of the card.
Oh.
Discard an upgrade or support you control. Holster? Right? I mean, at this point, it doesn't seem likely that I'm going to have 3 weapons out anytime soon. All right. And
yep.
It is me first.
Yep.
Now, you have the thing that does plus 10 damage or no?
I have a movable object.
Well, let's start with using my battery pack to charge up my sonic rifle. Which puts this down to 0, which means I'm discarding it to draw 2 cards. Hey, I got a plan. Here's the problem with I got a plan. Do you see the problem with I got a plan?
Yeah.
I mean, I have 1 health. It doesn't seem like a good plan if it involves me dying. I think that's a problem. Yeah, I think Jack Flag's not the worst thing in the world right here, but I got no way to get rid of this guy in front of me. Is a potential issue. So I'm gonna use my battery pack to charge up.
You get a pistol out?
I can get a pistol out. I can easily get the pistol out, right? And I mean, I can even reload, so I actually can do some stuff. I mean, I guess I get rid of target acquired right now to get the pistol out. I mean, it seems like an awful.
Well, that's on the wrong thing.
You don't want my boots to be pistol-fied? I mean, I got to recover.
Well, I'd be sad if your boots had charges on them and you ran out of ways to reduce damage.
I mean, I feel like I got to recover, right? That's not even a question.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and use my rifle to confuse the villain. I mean, let's just be clear about that.
I mean, what else are you doing with that?
Right. So do I get Jack Flag out?
It's not terrible.
And then I reload my rifle back on top, or my battery pack?
Reload? Oh, you mean salvage it? Battery pack or particle cannon, you mean?
Yes. I think battery pack, right?
Yeah.
It's not sexy, but I think it's the right move.
I want that Duracell battery, please.
So I'm getting rid of reload, and I'm getting rid of scare tactic. Do I hang on to I've got a plan and under surveillance? I think I do, right? Sure. By the way, I've not been doing nearly enough damage with these scare tactics and stuff.
It's because you're playing with Klaw.
Yeah. I mean, I've just... Oh! I do have a helicarrier, by the way.
I will always use your health care if you're not going to use it. So,
Oh, you haven't gone yet? That's right. All right.
but if you want to hold on a card, that's
No,
fine.
it's all right. So I'm gonna get rid of tough. Are you gonna be able to do anything over here?
Dude, I won't be forting. Let me tell you that.
I mean, are you gonna be able to kill this dude? His 6 life dude?
Yeah, yeah. I'll be able to kill him.
All right. So Jack Flag gets an ammo counter on him, right? And then
Yes.
he can exhaust to do 2 damage to an enemy. All right. So first thing though, he's thwarting this turn. I mean, there's nothing I can.
I assume you're doing illegal arms factory, or that you can do that next turn even because you and Jack Flag could take it out.
Yeah, I mean, it's either that or I get 2 down on a Mortal Claw. I mean, either way, it's gonna happen, right? So let me just start it now. So I just hold on. I got to plan under surveillance, and that'll be my.
Yeah, because then you can thwart next turn, and then potentially flip down and heal.
I mean, I'm flipping down and healing. I mean, no question about that. Go ahead.
All right, so I'll take your Helicarrier and hold on. First, I will attack Kree Commando, and then I will use Thunderclap and your Helicarrier to play Unstoppable Force to then ready.
Okay.
And draw a card.
Wait, did you kill this dude?
No, not yet.
So he's got 4 on him?
And then I'll play 1, 2, 3 to play a movable object, get 4 more health.
Seems good.
And I have Retaliate 1 now.
Yep. I drew your card, by the way. And you can do whatever you want with Lockjaw now.
And then I will punch again to kill him.
All right. Thank you, sir.
I mean, unless you want to use Quake, you could Quake. If you
he's going to do 2 more damage before then is the problem, right?
Oh, right, because you're flipped.
Because I'm on the wrong side. Yeah,
and then with Lockjaw, do I just hold him to chump for you?
I mean, probably. I mean,
nothing
he's going to do is going to be worth him not chumping, right? Because, I mean, these 2 I want to keep around for a little bit more. I mean, it's interesting, and we'll talk about this in the post-credits, that made Jack Flag so valuable that you don't want to chump with him. And I think maybe that's the way to go with allies. You know what I mean? Make him, like, you want to keep him for 4 turns.
3 turns?
4. Because he's going to thwart twice, and he's going to use his other thing twice. That's 4 turns of using him.
Yep.
So it's an interesting thing. So maybe we could talk about that and some heroes and stuff we want to see at the end. All right, so there has been quite a bit of chat. You guys have to try what if games. Let's get Brent to one. Says beat the game. Steve, have you seen that? What he's doing? I think he's combining hero. Whatchamacallit? Hero base 15 cards to make like a 30 card deck, and I haven't seen one yet, but that's what it appeared to be to me. So what if you got like Iron Hulk? He did Iron Man and Hulk's cards together, and he took both of their special powers and had like all 30 of their cards, if I'm not mistaken. So Steven Johnson says, yeah, what if it have been good? Steve says, thanks. Next episode is Cap Endgame. Brent says, I came up with what if and you poo-pooed it. Steve says, Brent. Steve says, so there's just a little back and forth, chilling in Prince Edward Island. Oh, so Steve, you live where, whatchamacallit lives. Rodney, Watch It Played, right? So there's just a lot of talk about that stuff. Sorry, guys, you have got a lot of stuff, but none of that talk seems to be to us. So bottom line is, we're going to keep going. If you guys want to read the chat, go for it. So let's see, where are we? Terence, you with me, buddy?
Yep. I was catching up on chat that you skipped over.
I mean, is there anything in there that you think we should cover?
The only thing would probably be just the question on how's the gameplay of 4-player that successful geek. talked about. I know you have strong opinions on
I
that,
do.
but
I
other
don't think it
people.
plays very well at 4 player, to be honest. I think there's just too much downtime. I think there now for experienced players, maybe, but even then, I think there's a lot of downtime. I think I mean, I think 2 is the ideal player count for the game. Solo works really well too, but I think solo and 2, I might push it to 3. I've had fun with 3 player games, but I just can't imagine playing 4. Like it seems like it'd be like a 3 hour game. Now I know our games are always longer because we always end up talking to the chat and everything else, but still seems like it'd be awful long. I'd have to do it again, but I'm not a big fan of 4 player. How about you?
I'm a fan of 4 player. I mean, they are longer games, but that was always true in Lord of the Rings. But I also feel like they're more epic, and I feel like in all these games, if you're willing to kind of take that time hit, like you're not expect, like you're okay with playing a longer game, you do get just more fun kind of interactions and combos, and like, I mean, how fun would be like playing the 4 Guardians together,
Oh,
right? Like,
sure.
I feel like there's definitely like fun combos there, and but you just have to be willing to accept that it will be a longer game, and right, like the experience thing I think is if you have 4 experienced players and you are actually all collaborating, and it's not like okay, I'm gonna do my thing and like not pay attention to the rest of the game. I think if you do that, that's a really boring game, and then you'll feel like you're saying. But I think if you probably play like we do and we're talking about what we want to do on turns and collaborating, it's probably going to be super
Well,
fun.
and Brent said that as well. You can do actions on other players' turns. Here's the problem, though. If you're collaborating with 4 people, turns are going to take quite a while, right? I mean, we're just 2 people trying to collaborate, and they already take quite a while. I could imagine with 4 people. Now, I'll be perfectly honest. I've only played up to 3, and I didn't super love it at 3. Now, I wasn't playing with veterans and things like that, so I'm willing to admit that my opinion could change on this. But yeah, right now I just don't see it. Like I haven't had fun even at 3. I just think the games go too long, and there's a lot of stuff that happens when it's not your turn. Just between other players and villain, flipping cards and stuff like that. It's just more downtime, more players. I understand.
Yeah,
Oh, go ahead.
I think it depends on what you consider like it's just like how engaged you are in the game. Like if you're engaged in the game and you consider like what everyone's doing as downtime, then I think you'll be bored. But if you're like investing in the game and you're like trying to figure out like together as a team how to deal with stuff, and then it doesn't feel as much like downtime. I think it's definitely like a how you approach and think about the game too,
Right.
and probably also like how well you know your own deck. Like you play new decks every week, but if you're bringing a deck that you've played a while, like I think it definitely also plays at a much faster
Well,
clip.
we'll have to do it. One of these game conventions, we'll have to do it. We'll have to play 4 players with 4 of us, from our chat, from our Discord, whatever. We'll get together with 4 people who really know the game and make it happen. Steve says, what if games are mixing 2 hero cards into one 15 card hero deck? So it's not as powerful as I thought it was. So he's, I guess, picking and choosing which cards to put in there. Brent says you don't have to wait for other players to finish their turn, but you kind of do. I feel like this is an after chat we should really get into because it's like it's turned into everybody against me here. Like like I said,
That's not against
no,
you.
no, no.
People are welcome to have their
Oh, no,
opinions.
no, 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 and I don't even mean it that way. I don't care at all. I'm just saying it's turned into a longer discussion, which I think is good for the after chat. Let's see.
Sounds good.
Brant also says the 4 player games we recorded with experienced players are all an hour and 15 to an hour 30. Not long at all. Now, hold on. Those got to be edited. There's no way you're playing an hour 15, an hour 30 without editing anything out. Maybe you are. I don't know. Maybe you're way faster than I am at the game. But that seems super fast to me. I mean, we take twice as long for 2 player games. Now, I know what Steve's going to say is that it's much slower on TTS. It's also much slower because we talk to the chat and everything. So, but I still can't imagine. I played solo games that take over an hour. Steve says, I've also mixed the villain decks like Rhino the villain with Ronin deck. That's kind of cool. All right, so let's keep playing. Where are we at? I totally lost track.
Yep, you did. Drew up villain face.
So we already added 4. He is now going to attack me. Is that where we're at?
Yeah.
So you're chumping for me. I appreciate that. Please don't overkill. Please don't overkill. Please don't overkill. Okay.
Happy to see that go.
Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. All right, so don't forget to kill Lockjaw. And are you going to take it, or what are you doing?
I mean, I actually don't need to be ready for this next turn, so maybe I defend.
Yeah, go for it.
Because I'll have crushing blow.
Now, wait a minute. I must have used pistol last turn, so it should have a charge off of it. Yep, go for it.
Wait, did you use pistol last turn?
Why wouldn't I? I used it to get rid of tough.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. So
You are defending. Activation deals damage to you, exhaust your hero. Well, that worked out.
Well, I also didn't take damage, which is the other thing that worked out.
Yes.
But then I'm already exhausted, so.
I mean, but yeah, you took exactly 0. Oh, you retaliate. Boom.
And I retaliate.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I'm mostly trying to like not take a ton of damage so you can flip and heal, and I don't need to.
Well, yeah,
I don't not
I
like in dying condition as well.
Although this turn I've got a plan. I mean, we just got too much crap sitting on the board right now.
All right. Draw.
Yep.
Oh, this is yours.
All right, it's fine. It literally does not matter.
And you get another card.
Why do I get another card?
Because of arm stacking.
Yep. So quick strike for a 1. Okay. Just gonna eat that. Klaw attacks you. If this attack deals damage, place a threat on the main scheme. Now, it doesn't say if it deals damage to your hero, right? So if I chump this, which I kind of have to.
I assume with Quake.
Yeah, that's rough. But yes. Now, do we add 1 to the main scheme? Because it says if it deals damage.
I think it's you, the hero, if I recall.
Okay, so that's 5 damage. That clearly would have killed me. So we're going to get rid of this. Yeah, so sorry I'm not as interactive with the chat right now. Part of the thing is we're going to save some of this for the after show because we end up talking for an hour afterward anyway.
Really?
I mean, You don't want double tough, double guards in front of you?
No.
Seems like some...
You have a reload?
Not yet.
No.
Oh, I might, actually. I don't see what this one card is. No, it's battery pack. I've got a plan. Oh, I do have Schadenfreude, though. Huh. I mean, I guess I only have... Well, I could use this gun to do some damage. I could use this to do some damage, and I could attack for damage. Although I don't really want to attack for damage, right? That's the only negative there. I can certainly get rid of both of these this turn, though.
Well, I'm sad because now I have a freaking dropkick, dude. And I have 2 guards in front of me with tough.
I mean, I can get rid of the tough, obviously, with my with a pistol on one of them, but that's not very helpful for you.
And I discard my hand before you go. So there's that.
I mean, there's no reason for me not to take out one of them, right?
Yeah. So take out a tough, and maybe I draw on something good.
So you're going to drop kick him?
No, I'm going to crush and blow. 4. And draw.
Got it.
Now I regret defending, actually. A lot.
Well, I mean, there's no way you could have called 2 tough guards. No, it's damage, just like with Ultron. You add the threat. Use Freud to heal. Oh, Schadenfreude.
Yeah, you would play that first before you did your shot.
All right. So here's my double. I'll do Schadenfreude, so I heal 2. Because I've done... Oh, wait. What does Schadenfreude say? But
every
but
time
I didn't
you
deal
do
damage.
any
I
non-damage.
just toughed off. So I don't know that is a great move right now, right? I mean, unless I just don't get rid of your tough, which seems also like not a good thing to do. Although these guys are just 1 damage guys. I mean, do you want to drop kick mine? And then I overkill him with my pistol and play Schadenfreude? And that way I actually get to heal up some this turn and just keep those tough dudes in front of you for 1 turn?
I mean, I guess the problem is, like, if I have guard, like, what the hell am I doing?
Well, we'll get rid of him eventually, right? Just for this turn.
Well, I just mean eventually means, like, what do you expect Hulk to do if he has people with guard in front of him?
Well, I'm saying next turn we get rid of him. But do you agree it's more important for me to heal up this turn? It doesn't sound like you agree.
Sure, I mean, it's fine. So what am I doing with crushing blow?
Yeah, I guess that's the question. So is there a way for us to knock tough off?
Yeah, you have Jack Flag.
Oh, all right. So Jack Flag will do that. He'll knock tough off. So you can still get rid of one of them this turn. So everything's the same that we've done so far, except I use Jack Flag instead of the pistol. I can give you Helicarrier if you want to use.
For what?
Oh, Moment of Triumphs. Never mind.
I don't know if I dropkick. May I just play Lockjaw?
It's certainly an option. But if you do that, then I'm not going to be able to get rid of this dude. I mean, it's just 1 damage, which is fine. Up to you, man. What do you want to do? Use my battery pack while you're thinking.
You're basically, you want this for literally 2 HP, is what you're saying.
It's not 2
because you're not attacking yourself.
Well,
right?
I could Sonic Rifle also for 4.
Your Sonic Rifle?
4 hit points.
But you can do that independent of me doing anything.
Correct. That's true. It would be for the 1 card draw is really what it's for.
Do you need that 1 card draw?
No.
If I don't take your Helicarrier?
Do you want me to hit your guy with the pistol like we were doing before then, and then you can drop kick him?
I mean, I guess I don't actually care that much about drop kicking him. I really just wanted to drop kick the boss, but I think I'm just going to. I think I just play Lockjaw, right?
All right.
I mean, that's why we did this, right?
Yeah.
So instead of stun, I have a chumper, and that's fine.
All right. I mean, I do think I Schadenfreude, right? To heal 4 seems worth it.
Yeah.
So, pistol here. Do 2 here.
Because that potentially also means you can thwart this turn instead of.
Well, I mean, that's the plan. I've got a plan, right? The plan is to. I've got a plan.
Do we want Lockjaw to do something here? I can
maybe thwart. No. Thwarting off this would mean we get rid of both of them.
Because you do 3 and 3?
I've got a plan.
Okay, I can do that.
So the question is, do I get rid of Under Surveillance, or do I get rid of Battery Pack here? I guess it's got to be Battery Pack, right?
Yeah, because you can.
Oh no! I've got Helicarrier. Never mind. Neither. The answer is neither. I've got a plan. Do. So I do 3 and then 4. So 3 comes off here. 4 comes off here, and then Lockjaw did 2, right? So that's gone. Yep. So that's 10 less hit points for him.
Finally, right?
I mean, yeah, it's only been literally the entire game. All right. This is going better. By the way, did I forget to booster boots? Did I get attacked? I did forget to booster boots because I'm an idiot. So should I take one more hit point and discard a card from this quick strike? I totally spaced on booster boots.
I feel like it's too late.
All right.
Potentially now.
I don't think I've drawn a card, but yes, that's fine. So got rid of all.
So you're sonic rifling, right? To get 2 more health.
So sonic rifling does 3. 1, 2, 3. Heals me 2 more.
And then you flip down.
And then I flip down, I think. And then I get rid of my battery pack to draw 2 cards. The Power of, or Power of Justice to Under Surveillance, which makes me feel much better about all of this. And then do I Mockingbird to get my battery pack back out?
Yeah.
Because that way I can draw 2 next turn also.
Yep.
So I get that back up to 3. Get that down to 1. Although I could potentially get rid of my pistol too next turn. That's fine. All right, cool. Let's ready up. All right, so that worked. I mean, that was a thing. Ooh! I got my rocket launcher, which is not the better one. Wow. I got a power of, I got a rocket launcher, and I got a lot of resources here. So maybe rocket launcher is the play. I could have knocked Tough off of both of your guys. All right.
Yeah.
So where are we at?
Villain scheme?
Yep.
Or the advanced?
So 3. That feels not as bad as it's been. So he is going to attack you.
Shopping.
Okay. Double boost. 4.
Yep. I'm fine with that.
All right. Oh, Tough comes off when you retaliate.
Yep. Yep.
And Weapons Runner takes 1.
Did you do the 1 retaliate to him?
No,
oh, no,
you
I
didn't
blocked
block.
Lockjaw.
Lockjaw blocked. All right.
There's some overkill targets there for you.
Yeah. No, I mean, especially if I go with if I put in rocket launcher, so I could blast with the pistol.
You gonna ditch your pistol?
No, I think I'm gonna still ditch battery pack. I'll just discard pistol after I shoot it, right? Because I can't shoot it from my other side. So I think
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you'll draw a holster.
I mean, no. Oh, with my 2-card draw, you're right.
No, it's in your discard.
Well, then no, I won't do that. Why you gotta get my hopes up, Terence? Why you gotta make me feel all good about myself and then drop me down? All right, where are we? They are going to...
Confuse goes off.
Confuse goes off. And then this one schemes. And unfortunately, I do not have Quake anymore.
She saved your life.
She did save my life. So there is that. Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
I mean, patrol doesn't mean really anything.
I mean, that rocket launcher's looking real good right now.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure.
Tell you.
Either spend those resources or exhaust each character you control. I think I'm okay exhausting, right? Oh, then I can't heal. But whatever, I'm up to 7. I think I'm okay with that, right?
Sure.
I mean, I don't want to spend all those resources. Even though I have a lot of resources that are a lot tied up in double resources and stuff. So now I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. All right. So it is my turn to go first, right? Let's bring it on. We will use the battery pack to put another charge on the Sonic thingy-mabobber. I discard it to draw 2.
Do you think it's broken that these things don't have limits? Like the number of counters you have on these things?
I mean, not really. I do not think it's broken, Terence. Why you gotta be making me sad? All right, Ironheart comes out. That gives me a card. Ooh, I got some Swift Retribution. Although, again... Oh, and a couple Think Fast. So that actually might be a time to use it all. But anyway, I'm going to flip. I don't get to heal. Makes me sad. Wah. I'm not going to use I Got a Plan, obviously. Although, might be worth keeping in my hand. We'll see how this rest of this turn goes out. So we're going to pistol to put damage on the guard, right? That way I can overkill?
Sure.
then we are just going to play for 1, 2, and one of the a rocket launcher. Boom, boom.
Just move it over. Nice.
I mean, what else are you going to do? All right, I'm rocket launchering all of your guys for 2.
Yeah. So that kills him.
Kills him. Oh, I can just move this 2 over there.
Yeah, so you draw 2 cards.
Yep.
Nice.
Double overkill. So let's get 2 more cards. Ah, there's Wiccan. Hello, Wiccan.
There's Scare Tactic.
Well, I got power up to play Wiccan, right? I mean, that's...
Yeah.
A scare tactic, but he's not confused. Oh, wait. Yes, he is. Boom. All right, this turn's been fun.
Are you playing Scare Tactic?
I'm going to play Scare Tactic for sure. Do you need my, whatchamacallit this turn? Helicarrier?
Let's see. So I'm going to spend 3 on Hulk Smash. I don't need it. I mean, it'd be nice to have. It's not end of the world because I still have Resourceful. So I can still do Unstoppable Force. But it would be nice, I guess, to...
Well, the question is, do we want the extra 4 damage? Is it going to matter? Oh, did I do 2 to the boss too, right?
For what?
With the gun?
Yes.
So I could literally flip him if I did Swift Retribution, Scare Tactic, and Think Fast.
Yeah.
But I can't do all those unless I get rid of... Yeah, no, I think I'm not going to do it.
They're all actions, right? For you?
Yes. So you want me to hold off?
Because I do have Hulk Smash, which he does get tough.
Well, let's go ahead and have Wiccan thwart, right? That's obviously going to happen.
Well, yeah.
Let's see what happens with this. So it's only 1. Is there anybody you want me to put 1 on?
Oh, no, it doesn't. I guess it doesn't matter to me.
Are you overkilling or...
Hulk Smash will overkill.
Are you going to overkill mine or yours? I guess mine only does 1.
I'm overkilling yours.
So do you want me to do more damage on him, or do you want me to start plinking away at yours? I mean, you do 4 and kill him on your own, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, and then with your Helicarrier, hopefully I will then ready and be able to attack again.
All right, so I'm just gonna do 1 to him, I guess. Well, I do it to here. It literally doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Oops. Except don't take away damage, because that does matter.
I mean, you've done that before.
I mean,
just healed Klaw instead of damage.
All right, I'm gonna hold on to Swift Retribution. Maybe I'm gonna Scare Tactic for 3. Or are you killing?
Can you hold off? Can you hold off on Scare Tactic?
Because you're gonna overkill by so much that'll let us work on the next one. Okay, go for it, brother.
All right, so with your Helicarrier, well, I'm gonna kill my guy because I feel like that's probably the right move, right?
I mean, doesn't seem bad.
Punch in the face, and then your Helicarrier and Mockingbird, I guess, will then Unstoppable Force to ready. That seems good, right?
Yeah.
And then draw a card.
Yeah.
And then I think I just kill your guy, right? How much else do you have? He has... So I'm doing 14, so that's enough to flip, right? Flip him?
Yes. Oh, wait, did I want to flip is the question. Oh, I can't. I started on the other side. Never mind.
Yeah. So that's 2, so 12 damage to him. So we lose 5, but that's fine.
All right. That was a smashy turn. Smashing.
But he does get tough.
Which is fine. We have plenty of ways to get rid of tough, right?
Yeah.
It feels like anyway. All right.
Do I press the advantage? I don't know. Is it worth it to use my Resourceful to press the advantage here?
I mean,
to get rid of the stunned?
He's confused.
The downside is I draw a card for it.
Yeah.
Which could be like a good card, right?
Yeah. I mean, but you do want to get through your deck because you got plenty of good cards in your discard also. Right? I mean, there's that whole, I draw a good card or whatever, I lost it. But, I mean, you never know what you're going to draw.
Well, I mean, I feel like that mostly applies to Hulk because, like, you literally.
I can Ironheart. Hold on. Can I?
But you can't do that now.
Oh, I can't do it.
Like,
on your turn?
You would have had to use her. Yeah, because you have to use those on your turn. So you could like
I
have
would have
thwarted
thwarted.
with it.
I would have definitely thwarted. Because I want to use her to chump, right?
Yeah. I don't know. You think it's worth doing this?
I mean, I would. It gets rid of the stun or the tough.
All right.
I mean, I feel like we always have helicarrier when we need it.
Well, that would have been nice to have.
It's
Oh,
fine.
well.
It's fine.
I mean, 5 attack is
I
nice.
mean, it is
Base
nice,
attack.
but you know, it could have been anything. Could have been any garbage.
Like limitless strength.
Uh,
That's bad. That would be bad
Brant
feels.
Sanderson
All right.
says Rocket is a prime candidate for Wonderum. I don't know what that word is. Endurance and crew quarters.
Yeah. Just getting him more health and crew quarters just being able to heal.
Yeah, no, actually healing would have been nice. And actually, I guess you could have played that on me, huh? Or I
Yeah.
could just put it in the
I
deck
played it on you?
myself. I mean, there is that.
Yeah, I should have played on you. My bad.
That's all right. It's fine. I mean, well, I'm flipping more than you is the only real reason to have played it on me. But too late at this point. Oh, by the way, I can still hit for 3 at this point.
Yeah, that's the main reason I did it is because your attack does 3 damage.
Yep. So I will do that.
You could even Swift Retribution if you want to do another 4. Unless
I mean,
you
I want to keep I got a
plan.
plan, right? Or do I really
Yeah.
not care about that? I mean, because we've gotten rid of all the side schemes. Actually, maybe I don't care about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and Swift Retribution. So that gets rid of the Confused to do 4. Boom, boom, boom. So
The plan's coming together.
it is. So the villain would have schemed and then deal 4 damage. But we get the Confuse. So, all right. So ready everything up. I am going to draw 6 cards. Do. Oh,
Why do you get
guess what I got?
6?
I got a salvage.
Aren't you in hero mode?
I am in hero mode.
Don't you only get 5 cards?
Would you stop making me cheat? It's always the last card. So, all right, there we go. That is done. Let's add 3 threat. And then he is going to attack me. I'm going to use Ironheart to chump it. He gets a second card because that's the way it works. Ah, you dog. All right. So I'd take 1, but I'm going to use Rocket Boots this time because I'm not going to be... Oh, no. He doesn't... Oh, yeah. He does attack right now. Use Rocket Boots this time to get rid of my pistol, which is fine. It's all good, brother. All good. All right. I am done with the attacks against me. You just take in yours?
I think so. Should I just flip this next turn?
If you want to. I can flip the following turn. I don't really have a whole lot of great stuff for this next turn.
Nothing. And nothing. Yeah, I'll take that too.
I mean, maybe you don't have to flip. He takes 1 also.
Yeah. I'll take that trade.
Yeah. All right, so you're done?
Yep.
Wait, why did I take my counter off of it? Oh, I did use it. Never mind.
Because we used to get the tough off, I
Yep,
think.
we sure did. All right, so you're first player. Oh, no, we get cards. There's that.
Yeah.
There is that. Oh my gosh. What the heck?
Oh, hello.
Hey, remember when I asked if I should get rid of I Got a Plan?
Mm-hmm.
It's looking like I shouldn't.
You can still throw for... You can throw for 4, though.
Oh, yeah, me between Wiccan and I. But the problem is now there's...
Well, and Jack Flag.
Well, yes, that's true. Actually, between Jack Flag and I is really the way 4 comes off. And then Wiccan will do 1 off the main.
No. You do 3. Because you have boots.
Oh,
Thruster
never mind.
boots, don't you? And then Wiccan does the 4, and then Jack Flag does 2 off main, right?
Yep. Cool.
Let me see. What do we want here? Suborbital leap. I don't think I'm doing that. Uh,
Do you need me to do damage to
I
these
hit
guys
the
first? For your
what? Oh, because you have rocket
for your
launcher.
press the
Sure, you do
advantage.
rocket launcher. Press the advantage would
Oh,
be
for the boss.
like if you confuse the villain, I could draw a card
Well, I
there.
can do that, right?
Potentially.
Let's do that.
Yeah. If you use your rocket launcher, it will kill weapons runner, which seems good.
I mean, I'm gonna use it, right? The question is, do I need to do it now?
And then 2. So,
oh,
yeah,
wait,
so let's
wait,
press
hold
the
on.
What?
So,
Oh yeah, I gotta.
this would have been reshuffled before you discard.
No, this was my boost card. That was my boost card.
Right, but the way Steve said it is, as soon as the deck empties, you reshuffle without putting the card in, because the card is still out. Literally, the moment you
Well, then
draw
the
it-
other card is still out. They're both out.
Oh, right, because you double boost. Yeah, because he double boosts.
That's the other card.
Yep. Whoa, hold on. Don't put it on top.
It was the scheme. It was the scheme. Advance. I got 2 blanks, remember?
Right. All right. So these 2 are in the discard. Actually, it wouldn't have been. It would have been this and this were the cards that flipped it.
Yes.
Not those 2.
Yes, those are in the discard.
Yep. So never mind. All right. So that's Weapon Runner.
You gotta do this, though. Add another.
Boom. Done.
All right. So 2 on him.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
You have a reload.
I
No,
do have a
that doesn't
reload.
help you.
Yeah, I mean, not really. Yeah, I don't have a great hand, in all honesty.
Okay. So I'm doing 2 to Klaw, I guess, to draw a card. Unless you want me to do.
Oh,
want
wait.
me to
He
kill
gets 2
Lieutenant
also,
here.
right? Or because he has guard, does he not?
It's not an attack, so he does.
All right. So 2 on boss.
No, I don't think I should do boss. I think you would need me to kill him so you can.
No, I did 2 on
Oh
boss.
no, he's guard though, right?
Yeah. That's why I was asking.
Okay. So do you want me to kill him, or do you want me to kill? You want me to hit Klaw?
How much you hit for?
It would be 2 for this.
Well, hit the boss so you can draw, right? Isn't that the whole point?
Yeah, but if I hit your dude and I attack, I kill him because I'll hit for 6.
Well, if you do all that, then I'd rather you do it first so I can draw the card. Does that make sense? Before I rocket launch everything.
Sure.
All right, so is that what we're doing?
Do you think that's the better play? Probably, right?
I mean, I would like to draw an extra card. No question about that.
Yeah.
So let's put 2 back on.
Yeah, and then I'll just play this so I can have a 5 card hand. I'm exhausted.
So he's got 6 on him?
Yep.
Not 7. All right. So then it's my turn. I'm going to put the battery pack on top so I can recharge that weapon. I don't even know what I'm playing with it. Why am I doing it this way instead of searching? Okay. Do. Late December. All right. So then I'm going to rocket launch.
And rotate your iron.
And rotate my entire discard pile for no reason. All right. So that I get 1 overkill on that. This is dead. This is dead. 2 on the boss.
It's cooperative.
I draw.
Give and take here.
What was that? Oh, what did I use?
Give.
What did I pay for with that? I didn't even pay for anything. I just paid 2 for nothing. So I guess I got to pay for something. Sweet retribution. Right? So he takes 4 and loses confused. Then I drew the battery pack and discard reload to pay for the battery pack. I'm actually going to charge up my rocket launcher, I think, right?
Sure.
And then I'm going to use the Sonic Rifle to pay for Think Fast. I'm going to take a damage, and he's reconfused. Feels good, right? I mean, for that garbage hand, it feels pretty good.
You also have Helicarrier.
Oh. I don't care about that.
If you want to keep it.
I mean, there's nothing I really care about in that hand, I don't think. Maybe Reload. I'll keep Reload. All right. Yeah, because if I get a... Oh, wait. I got these people still. So I got to do my main stuff. So this goes away. Oh,
did you put a damage on it?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And I used the wrong one for here, too, because this takes 2 off the main. So, I'm sorry. I do 3. Wiccan does 1. So that's 4 off of this. That's gone.
3 damage.
Wiccan does 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Oops. And then Jack Flag takes 2 off of this. It was at 10. It's now down to 8. And then builds a charge up. All right. Oh, Wiccan needs to take a damage. And we're good. I think I did all that right.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Ooh, Godslayer. I think that's on play next turn. 6 attack against the villain.
I do have to draw an extra card because I did deck again. You must have decked at least 4 or 5 times at this point.
Me?
That was a joke. Oh, I got 2 reloads. Not that that's that useful, although I got a pistol. And I do have a plan, again. Alright, so we are going to add 1, 2, 3, 4 threats to the scheme. It's getting to be a little issue, but I got a plan. So, not the worst thing in the world. Alright, so he is going to attack you. What are you doing?
I think I'm face eating this.
Alright.
Probably.
Eat it.
Yeah. Hope for the best.
I mean, expect the worst, hope for the best.
3 plus 2, 5.
That's not the worst.
Maybe I should heal.
Maybe I should heal. Alright, and I'm going to block with Wiccan. I will have a chumper in a second as well. Yeah, that worked out. That would have been 6 damage. Which would have been bad with my 6 life. Alright, go ahead and draw your treachery, your threat card. Counter card. Oh, great. I mean, it's patrol, which isn't the worst thing in the world for you. Spend those resources. Exhaust each character you control. Well, I don't even have a choice to discard those, so guess we're exhausting. Guess what's not good when you're exhausted? Having a plan, not the best. All right, I'm going to use my boots.
I mean, you had a plan.
I mean, I had a plan. It wasn't a good plan. Apparently, it was a terrible plan. But it happened. It was a plan. All right. And I am first player. So, what is your plan?
I was going to play Godslayer, but I wonder if I need to sacrifice Godslayer for Thunderclap.
Can we kill him this turn?
Kill Klaw?
I have a pistol and 2 reloads. I don't know if I can afford them all. But I got 2.
Isn't that only 4 damage on that pistol?
No, it's 6.
So you're doing 6 with
6
Sonic
with that,
Rifle.
2 here. So that's 8. Plus 6 more from my pistol. 8
Is that 14?
plus 6 is 14. So he'll be...
And Swift Retribution?
So, yeah. Can you get down to 14? Oh, I could even Swift Retribution. That'd be even more than doing the second pistol, or the last pistol shot. That'd be
at
16.
best I can do...
Can you do 11?
No. I can only do 8.
And we can't both flip. So do we slow play this? I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
Do we bother killing these guys, though? Or no?
It's up to you.
All right, let's start with 3 here. Do you want to kill my guys or your guys? What do you think?
So you're doing 2 across the board?
Right, but it's one or the other, not... I have to choose a player.
Let's see.
Are you flipping? You're flipping, right?
Yes.
How much damage do you do? 4? I still think you hit the boss. So I guess it doesn't matter who I do the 2 to if you're hitting the boss. Right?
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and use this to load this one up again. I will Swift Retribution to hit him for 4. Confusion's gone. I will discard a reload to reload. I mean, are we going to lose a scheme this turn? I guess not. So these...
Are you saying you shouldn't have Swift Retributioned?
Oh, no. I'm now confusing again. It's fine. Because I reloaded.
Do we need to kill your Kree Private?
I mean, I don't know how we can. I mean, I guess you could kill it. I mean, I'm taking 1 damage from him. I'm not that worried. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, and I got booster boots. So I'm really not that worried.
Let's see. So you didn't use Helicarrier, so in theory I could Thunder Clap and do 3 to everything.
Yep, you could.
Or I could use Unstoppable Force with your Helicarrier to kill your guy and ready and then heal.
Sure.
Or hit him, ready and heal.
Yeah, man. Whichever one you want to do. I mean, you're obviously flipping. I don't know that the healing's the important part about you flipping over. I think it's the bigger hand size and all that stuff, right? Do you really think healing's important? I would almost say hit... Wait, you could hit him twice?
Yeah, but I can only do 8.
Okay. Yeah, I can only do 3 more. Did I not have a pistol and I just thought I had a pistol? I think I never had a pistol, by the way. I think I just had a reload. And I thought it was a pistol. Oh, no, I did have a pistol. I used it.
All right, so if I hit him... So you want me to hit him twice? Bring him down 12?
I mean, I think so, right? And then we just kill him next turn? And don't worry about this?
Okay. Okay, and then I flip down.
So you're hitting him for 8?
Yeah.
Wait, are you using my... Oh.
Helicarrier.
You are using it or not?
You didn't use it, right?
I did not use it.
I drew a card. Okay, and then I flip down. Oh wait, I drew a card, so I readied. Actually, so hold on. So
you...
I will then actually pay for Godslayer.
Yep. And so the next time,
and then
you get 2 more damage.
So 2 more on that second attack. Yep. So he's...
And now you flip, so you don't die.
Yeah, and I ready up and draw 5 and heal 1 first.
Do I get rid of I Got a Plan? I mean, it's not useful at this point, right? Like, we're either killing him or not, or we're not. So I just draw 5. Yeah, again, I'm not getting some great hands. I mean, I can get another Sonic Rifle out, so I can do 3 damage. But yeah, I'm really not getting great hands here, or great draws.
Swift Retribution plus Sonic, like Swift Retribution's another 4.
Yeah, that's true. So I can do
and Sonic Rifle. That's like
7 plus my attack of 2 is 9. All right, but let's add the 4th threat to the scheme. Then we are going to have him attack me, and I'm going to chump with Jack Flag.
Yep.
That worked.
Jack Flag wasn't gonna get 4 uses.
I mean, yeah, we never got all of his uses out because he kept getting exhausted over and over and over.
Yeah. So I think I can kill Klaw.
All right. By the way, I'm using my booster boots to avoid that attack. You can kill him by yourself. All right. Well, so nothing here.
He's not confused. That was yours.
Yeah. Let's just see what happens. If we survive this, we're good.
I mean, assuming I don't get something that's guard. Of course I did. Of course I did.
That's okay. Don't forget, I can do stuff. If you can kill him by yourself, now you're first player. I can't use my basic attack though, right?
No. Let me
Hold on.
See here.
How much do you have? The 10 plus damage? Do you have like the overkill attack?
Oh, no, I have fucking Hulk Smash, man.
All right. Well, then all I have to do is get rid of tough, right?
Sure.
Okay. So I will think fast.
I will flip first.
Well, hold on. Let me think fast to confuse him, right? And then I'll shoot him with my rifle. There. Tough gone.
Okay.
Oh, I did have to take a damage.
And then I just Hulk Smash him?
Yeah. 10 overkill. Easy, man.
For 14?
So the negative, though, is you don't get to use Godslayer, right?
No.
Because you're attacking the minion. But yeah, 14.
Yes. Oh. In theory, every other turn, you're just smashing the boss, right?
Well, right.
So, like, being able to hit for, like, 6 or 7 a turn.
Yep.
Seems pretty okay.
Yeah, no, that worked out. I mean, that was a tough one. That was tougher than I thought it was going to be. I mean, again, we are using Hulk, right? So there's that.
I mean, he honestly, like, did not do terrible.
No, Hulk was fine. I mean, it was an...
I feel like I only used I didn't rely on the Helicarrier. The Helicarrier was nice, but I felt like I was doing enough without it.
Sure. I mean, Helicarrier...
Like the deck was having built around doing enough, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, Helicarrier is good for both of us. I almost do wish we had put your Helicarrier out, though, when we were kind of joking about it. Because having 2 Helicarriers...
Oh, it would have been great. I just felt like we need to do other stuff that turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is almost always the problem with Helicarrier.
Right.
Especially Helicarrier and Hulk. It's like, is the only thing you're doing this turn playing this Helicarrier?
And doing 4 damage. Come on now. You do hit for something. But, yeah, no, this was a fun team up. I mean, I didn't have enough thwart, right? There's no way we could have played against a thwart heavy thing.
You're not playing. Yeah, well, I mean, we would have won by killing the villain each time and removing thwart that way, I think.
Oh, you're talking... Yeah, no, I'm just talking just in general. I don't know that if we had played against, like, Red Skull, right, who has side schemes every turn. I mean, my deck is not that kind of justice deck. It's a stun everybody and try to add some damage to what you're doing kind of a deck.
Did you enjoy that playstyle?
It was fun.
Do you like being able to confuse the late every turn?
I mean, it's pretty fun to do. Let's be honest. I mean, and that just lets him flip to, just get more and more stuff. And then when you're ready to kill, you've got your think back fast, your swift retributions, 1 or 2 sonic rifles out. Then you're just really like going to town on those turns.
Yep, and then reload, right? Obviously, too.
And reloads, and yeah, because with a couple sonic rifles out and some reloads, or your other big hitting 4 damage weapon. I mean, it's interesting because you're not reloading that weapon. You're really reloading the sonic rifle more than that, which is an interesting way to go about it. All right, so do we want to talk about what we were asked about earlier about like future expansions that we hope come out? I mean, I don't want to spend too much time here, but yeah, what are your thoughts on X-Men? Because everybody's begging for X-Men. I'm not sure how I feel about it.
I mean, I think it's going to come. Caleb has definitely said it's one of a thing he's a big fan of. I don't feel like I mean, this may be sacrilegious, but I feel like I don't feel the desire that I'm actually very frustrated with the X-Men thing because I feel like people it's like a broken record
Right.
now that like it's like the only thing people ask is like when are X-Men coming? Well, it's not the only thing, but it feels that way sometimes,
Right.
especially in our Discord, right? Like,
Yeah.
and our Discord's not unique in that respect either, right? It's like I feel like the X-Men are such a big kind of, like group inside of the Marvel universe.
I feel like
I
they need
get
their
it.
own game or whatever. Because here's the problem. I don't know how I feel, and especially because the movies have kept them so separate, I don't know how I feel about like putting them together in one game. And I know it sounds weird to say. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how I feel about taking Rocket against Magneto. Um,
But I feel that's like a big part of like the Marvel thing, right? It's like it's the mash or not the Marvel, but like comics in general. It's just like it's the mashup, and it doesn't matter how realistic it is. Like
right.
you kind of get to live out your dreams. I mean, look at Steve in like Legendary, right?
Oh,
It's like
sure.
I'm sure he comes up with the most cuckoo scenarios, and that's like half the fun, right?
Sure.
Like you're into the comics, and you're just like like it's like with Steve and like the what if kind of things too, right? It's just like you get to kind of it's like oh Rhino gets a Goblin glider like I feel like it's like the sandbox be able to kind of do that stuff is a big part of I think the draw of kind of the IP, and then you have the people who probably want some of the more realistic stuff too, and you can kind of serve both of those groups.
Right.
But there's a ton of crossover with X-Men with other just like other groups in the Marvel universe, so like it's not like that doesn't happen on a regular basis.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I guess I used to love X-Men growing up, but I just loved.
Because you watch the cartoons?
I watched the cartoons. I watched the movies. Like, as good or bad as they were, like, I was into them. So I don't know. Like, I did like X-Men at one point. I just feel like I'm so far removed. I feel like I haven't seen an X-Men movie I loved in a long time, and so I've lost some of the passion for them, I guess, is a big part of it.
But I mean, it's not like you have huge passion for all the stuff that's coming out of Marvel Champions,
That's
right?
true. That's true. But the ones I like I really like. You know what I mean? Like the Guardians, I really like. Venom, I really like.
But I mean, you love Venom, and it's not like Venom's like this. Like, man, I was really hoping for that Venom pack.
Well, and I didn't even know he was part of Guardians, right? I did like the Venom movie. I'm looking forward to the next Venom movie.
Right, totally different character.
Well, right.
Like
sure,
like Eddie Brock versus Flash Thompson.
Well, and I even when looking for a combination Venom Rocket deck, I noticed that there was a Rocket. There was a Venom Rocket as well. So I don't know if that's real or not, but I found a picture of it. It's on the internet. It had to be real.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think X-Men are gonna come, and I think it'll be a great day when they do. I just don't know if I need it now,
right.
Like everyone else does. I'm fine for them going down the path they're going, and I'll happily kind of buy whatever they come up with and enjoy it for what it is. I do feel like dropping X-Men now feels way too early, though. Like the game is not dying by any means. It doesn't need X-Men to be successful.
I feel like once you go down that road, you have so much you can add. That's the other thing. I almost feel like you need as many villains to come out as you have heroes when X-Men comes out. Because when you think about it, like their bad guy teams are literally the exact same size as the X-Men team, right? That's the interesting part about it, is they always have like equivalent number of characters on both sides. So I almost feel like you have to do kind of what they did with Guardians, right? Guardians was total of 6 heroes and 5 villains, and it wasn't even 5 because they used Collector twice, but you know what I mean? Like it in that ratio, so they'd have to keep these cycles shorter because of that, or put out villain packs.
Well, I mean, like Spider-Man has tons of villains, right? Like there's Vulture, which is his nemesis. There's obviously like Doc Ock, all the Sinister Six, Craven, which is part of that.
Yeah,
like,
I feel like they're going
like
Spider-Verse before they go X-Men. I mean, I hate to tell all the
honestly,
X-Men
like
fans.
I mean, I'm pretty excited if they go like actual Spider-Verse and kind of do like, I don't know if they will, but like Spider Gwen and kind of the new stuff there, and like the whole like Spider multiverse with Silk and all that stuff. Like there's a lot they could tap into. I don't know if they will.
I feel like I'd be more
I
excited for that than for X-Men, although at some point they may have to cave to peer pressure.
I mean, Caleb really loves X-Men, so I think it's almost more or less confirmed at this point that it's coming. It's just when is it coming? I don't
Right.
know. And so, like I'll be happy the day it comes. And I think in some ways, like I don't want them to do it soon because I want the game to develop enough where the mechanics they introduce to the X-Men will be awesome and unique. And just kind of seeing the other LCGs, like the game and the mechanics only get better over time, right? So like you kind of don't want them to burn like not that like the stuff they have out now is bad by any means, right? But like uh, I would say like the hero designs in this last cycle are like really interesting, even if they're not all like A tier heroes, right? But like look at Drax versus Hulk, right? Like
Well, sure.
pretty
I mean,
big design
you can't
difference
look
there.
at anybody versus Hulk though. Hulk is just
Well, I
it's
just
just
mean
bad
like it's
design.
like the next four card kind of hand hero that I think a lot of people compare Drax and Hulk together because they are super singularly focused,
Right.
and like that design, right? Obviously they're different, but I mean I do think like the hero designs only get better, the more they develop the system and kind of get that experience. So
I
I
wonder if they'd come out with a
I
new core set.
I mean that's what a lot of people are speculating. I don't know if they will. Maybe they will. They haven't really done it, I think, in the co-op ones. I mean, there's, I guess, the Arkham one, but it feels only kind of revised, right? Like, it's not like it's a brand new core set. Like, this would be treading like pretty big grounds,
Yeah.
I feel like. Because even like the Netrunner one wasn't like a bunch of new cards. It was like a redone of the existing cards. So it wasn't the same cards you got in the original core set,
Right.
but it was cards I think that already came out.
Well, and you think they might do something similar to that anyway, because they could just redo all the cards with new art, right? X-Men art for Genius and all that stuff. Instead of Avengers Mansion, obviously you have, X-Men Mansion or whatever it's called, or Xavier's School for the Gifted, right? And
Yeah.
it's a little bit different. I mean, I think they're going to do that anyway, right? I'm sure they'll have an X-Men or a mutant trait, and I'm sure there'll be plenty of cards that trigger off of that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I feel like the only problem right now is they've used Avengers keywords so much that I don't think they can keep using it. You know what I mean? Like, they can't just keep coming out with Avengers forever because
But there's so many Avengers, man.
I'm
Like,
well aware. But, like, you look at that versus the cards with Guardian keyword, which are way more narrow, right? In who you can use them with.
yeah, but I think that's part of the design, right? Like I think they're okay doing that, and it, just gives a unique flavor to the Guardians, right?
I wish they would have made them
think
better
fast.
because I wish they would have made the Guardian unique cards better. I mean, they seem equivalent to the Avenger cards, right? You look at the leadership.
I mean,
ones.
but you have cards like this. Think fast, right? Like this is a whole like the whole confuse archetype thing you're playing now. Like you just can't do it to the same way you can in Guardians because Think Fast is such a good card.
Well, not
right?
only
Like,
that, but you have CYT or whatever, which lets you unexhaust. So yeah, Guardians, I guess, are all about unexhausting and doing stuff multiple times.
like I feel like they're actually a lot like I was thinking when I was looking at my leadership Hulk deck that I was potentially going to bring. Like the Welcome Aboard is a Guardians card that so there is like this kind of Guardian leadership build that allows you to just have more double resource cards to kind of pay down for allies.
And you need
and
them
Welcome
because they're
Aboard's
expensive.
great. Well, it's just like any ally though, right? Like it only requires you to be Guardian,
Oh.
but you can pay for any ally, right? So like works great for Star Lords, Avenger. Like obviously he gives people a Guardian,
Absolutely.
but like it, like you kind of get that whole kind of thing that's unique to that, and it obviously helps with the like kind of basic Guardian cards too that are expensive. But now like you could imagine you could have that not put power leadership but have that and like the Power and All of Us,
Right.
and like now you have a pretty good kit for playing any of the kind of neutral allies, right?
Absolutely. Well, and especially the Guardian ones. I mean, again, if you want to go down that rabbit hole.
Right. But yeah, I mean, you could also use it for like Nick Fury and other stuff, right? Like it's not limited to Guardian allies. It's just you have to be Guardian. So I think there are definitely like really strong Guardian cards that are in this cycle. And we're gonna get some more next cycle with Nebula, right, being a Guardian.
Right.
That already is confirmed. So there's only going to be potentially more cards that come out. But yeah, I mean, I don't think like the Guardians are not as big as Avengers, so I wouldn't expect the card pool to be as big for them either.
I mean, they could certainly still come out with like the rest of the what are those guys called? The Sylvester Stallone. What was he?
The Sylvester Stallone.
The Sylvester Stallones. No, what was he in the last
Reavers?
The which ones? Oh, Reaver.
The Reavers.
Yeah. So I mean, you could definitely have some Reavers in there as well, which would be kind of fun. Especially as they build that out. It's funny. So speaking of, so we played Rocket and we've played a bunch of the other Guardians lately, but I feel like Groot's kind of fallen off the face of the earth. I mean,
I Groot's fun, but I feel like he is. I feel like he's not as versatile in the like kind of deck build sense as Rocket, right? Like I feel like with Rocket and his weapons, there's like obviously there's this really strong Justice build. There's the aggression build that I think definitely outputs more damage, but the survivability is much worse,
right.
And you don't get to leverage tinkering.
Right.
And then obviously there's kind of the leadership Rocket build as well, where you're like literally stealing attachments off your allies and like potentially giving them back to them.
Right. I don't see much Gamora being played either, and maybe it's just us that's not playing these heroes. But
I think a lot of people don't talk about Gamora as much because they don't consider her as interesting to build against.
I mean, she's interesting because she can do everything, though, right? I feel like she's kind of strong.
Well, I think she's not interesting because, like, for a lot of people, they just pick the same 6 cards, no matter what aspect it is. And so, like, it looked like it was kind of interesting, but a lot of people don't consider her as interesting. Like once you kind of saw that, like we're just going to pick the 6 best attack thwart events,
right?
That aren't in her aspect, right? And you know, kind of done. But I don't know. I find it interesting because I feel like if you lean to protection and stuff, like being able to like the whole thing I want to do was like being able to leverage her on kind of the other side. Right, like cross counter, right?
Yeah.
Because it is limit once per phase and not once per turn or round.
That makes sense.
But yeah, I mean, I think just for her, like the builds aren't as deep or interesting. I think Rocket and Venom are definitely up there for like kind of, and Star-Lord, I think too.
Yeah.
Of just like stuff you can do with that, right?
All right. Well, the chat has been kind of quiet for a little while now. If anybody has anything to add in or any other questions for us, no. I mean, this was a good one. I like this because this was a very different deck build. Certainly, the Rocket and even Hulk we allowed to go in a different way because of your ability to play off of my confuses as well.
Yeah, I don't know how well I did that besides like flipping a few times, but I think I did do press advantage a few times, which was kind of why I thought about going this direction.
Right.
And the fact that it's an action, I think, helps a lot, right? Like,
I mean, we were flipping a lot between the two of us. I flipped more than you, obviously, but we both flipped a decent number of times throughout the game, and it worked out.
Yeah, I think it's actually really great that he does have such a high hit point pool. Like that is.
Yeah, no, and crew quarters definitely helped out. Crew quarters is an interesting one. I actually think
Brant is actually the one that keyed me to this because I think he shared a deck in the Discord, and I asked him how much he liked crew quarters, and he told me it was much better, and I thought about it because I usually put like downtime in, but
I think it's better in downtime because you don't have to exhaust.
You don't have to be exhausted.
Yeah, I mean, because downtime you might be able to heal 4, but how often do you really do that, right? because, downtime itself, along with your natural recovery, is usually enough to get you past the halfway point. So then the second time you're using it, it's not even that useful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's not always the case,
crew,
of course, but it.
Crew course in Project Rebirth gets you like an not me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, crew cores, I didn't look at it very much. I think I kind of, it just like one hit point didn't feel like a lot. But kind of getting that too, I think on that flip is kind of nice. And you can also leverage it when you're like getting your obligation too, which is nice.
Yeah, it's never one, right? It's always going to be two because...
Well, it's not always going to be two. Like you might get an obligation and it's one. But at least you're getting one.
Wait, if you get an obligation... Oh, right. But yeah, it's free with an obligation, right? Because usually an obligation, you wouldn't get any healing. Yeah, no.
Yeah, and you'll be exhausted, so you wouldn't be able to heal at all. So like it's like,
which is why I'm saying
you still get the one free.
Yeah, I definitely think it's better than downtime for me anyway.
So if you're like Cap and you go onto your like Steve Rogers side, you have crew quarters in the apartment. You just like go to both of them. You're just like chilling out.
Yeah, absolutely.
At two homes.
Yeah, I mean they don't have a. I don't know what
is the crew quarters in your apartment.
There you go. You're chilling out in your apartment. I mean, you're doubly relaxed. You're like totally chilling.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, Terence. Well, I think it's bedtime. Just going to do a little promoting of the next couple streams we got. Tonight, I guess. Not tomorrow night. Saturday night, we got Valor and Villainy coming, which is something that is coming out competitively, I think, now. But you can still back the cooperative Kickstarter, like late pledge it. So we're going to show that off tomorrow night. One of Mike and Steve's favorite games lately. Our Steve from the One Stop Co-op Shop. And then so that's tomorrow night. And then Sunday, I'm playing Kingdom Death Monster with Barrett. So we're keeping it going. We're fighting our first kind of major villain, the Titan. So Kingdom Death Monster, it is not something you need to watch every episode of. You can definitely jump in at any point and kind of come along. So unlike most campaign games, it's certainly a campaign where you're building and getting new stuff, and that part's cool, but you don't need to follow the story because it's really just boss battle after boss battle. The story isn't necessarily progressing, so I don't think you'll be spoiled if you watch it, if that makes sense. Plus, if you haven't bought into KDM yet, I don't know that you're going to now, right? Like it's you've had your...
Maybe you will.
Maybe you will, but...
I mean... Didn't Mike get into KDM like last year or whatever?
He did, but he got rid of it pretty quickly, even though he liked it and enjoyed it.
But that's just Mike, though.
I mean, yeah, he gets rid of everything. KDM's fun for me. I think it's... I mean, we started this whole KDM with friends thing, and we haven't really continued it, even though I still call it KDM with friends. One of these days, we're going to have to actually invite more friends back in to play with us, to play it some 3 players. So maybe we'll get you in sometime, Terence, if you have any interest. It's a lot of dice rolling. That's all it is, which, I mean, for me is fun. And like,
do you feel it's like bad dice rolling on TTS?
No.
I feel that's like my biggest pet peeve of like playing. Like, actually, like card games are pretty okay. But I feel like the dice rolling is just so unsatisfying.
Oh no, I'm fine with it because you're rolling these like D20s over and over again. I mean, trust me, you get it as invested. At least I do. Barrett and I are also very excitable people, so we kind of feed off of each other. I think I'm a little more tame on this stream than I am on streams with Barrett. Just it's the flow of how it goes, right?
Yeah, sorry, I'm not as high energy.
Well, I mean, I'm playing with you. I'm playing with Jerry. I'm used to it, man. Even Mike's not that high energy on the streams. I feel like Steve and I would probably get some energy going, and certainly Barrett and I get some energy going. But it is what it is, man. I mean, each stream's going to be its own thing, and that's okay. Like, it mimics reality, right? If you and I are sitting down at a table together, this is how we're playing. When Jerry and I play together, that's how we play. I mean, look, unless I start drinking again and just getting excited enough for all 10 of us, I mean, I can certainly do that too. I was definitely more excitable in the days I was drinking on every stream, but I also started slurring and other things. So
is that like when you play Thor, you're like, give me another, you like throw your cup down?
Exactly. Yeah, when he's sitting there visiting Strange, when his beer just keeps getting filled and filled and filled, and like, wait, what's going on here? Nice. All right, Terrence, I'm going to say goodnight. Also, Sunday, for those of you who love Marvel Champions, tune in Sunday to our podcast. Terrence and I do an hour and 45 minutes. It's ridiculous. I'm editing it now. It might be down to an hour and a half by the time I'm done with stuff. But
yeah, sorry about that.
Oh no, I mean, every time you and I talk Marvel Champions, it's fun, man. So it's going to be good for new players. So if you're trying to get your friends into Marvel Champions, send them over to listen to it. It's going to be good for experienced players because we're going to go through our 5 favorite heroes and why they're our favorite heroes. We talk about what to buy, when to buy, what you need to do, how the game has changed throughout the different cycles that have come out. So I don't know. It was a fun conversation. It definitely wasn't a we can't bound ourselves. We can't limit ourselves, Terrence. We just got to keep going.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And again, League CG is going on this weekend. So if you want to play some more Marvel Champions with folks who are also interested in, or Lord of the Rings, that is happening virtually on TTS and Octagon and Dragon cards, I guess.
All right, so yeah, if you want to join that, come over to the Discord, I guess, is the best place to go. Go over to the Fantasy Flight LCG. I will also put something in the show notes here with a link to how to join it. But certainly, if you want to drum up some games, our Fantasy Flight LCG, or our FFG LCG channel has a lot of that. And maybe we'll even make, because now on Discord, you can make sub-channels or whatever, threads. Maybe we'll make a thread specifically for this weekend's gaming, so that way people can get in and start playing. And I can pin stuff, so I'll pin the link in that thread. I don't know if you can pin in threads, but we'll see. We'll find out.
Cool.
All right, Terrence. Good night, buddy.
Have a good night.
All right. Bye.
Bye.